Do it. All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you all for coming out. Today is a very important stream today. We're going to be talking about a major issue that is going to affect us all if we don't fucking stop it now. So hello, everybody.
And that is sex with furries. We gotta get them down.
Oh, dear God. See, joke's on you. They're into that shit. Anyway.
Specifically sex with furry Hitler.
Oh.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one that wasn't banned, right?
Yeah. Somehow that got away.
They have
Wait, sex with Hitler didn't get banned?
Sex with Hitler or sex with furry Hitler.
For some reason went really far.
Is that a thing?
Oh, yes, sex with Hitler is a game.
There's also My Waifu the Fuhrer.
Oh, I thought that game got killed in early access.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I mean, even if it died in early access, it still exists. It just isn't being developed anymore.
Oh, did I get the free games on GOG? No. Yeah. Also, Koro, thank you for throwing the nut button at me.
And for those who don't know, GOG, or CD Projekt Red, is doing a anti-censorship promotion on GOG.
Do it!
Where they're giving a bunch of not safe for work games away for free!
Oh, that's fucking based. That
like, among them is
like
Lust Theory, Honey Pop.
HIL has also announced that they are re-indexing as many of the free games that were NSFW as they can, and are actively trying to work with the payment processors to correct the issue that Collective Shout has created for us all.
Oh, well, that's fucking good. So, I
don't know if you guys have heard this. Here's some breaking news. PBS is shutting down after the loss of federal funding.
Boo-hoo.
Why is Donald Trump trying to kill Big Bird?
Not just Big Bird. He's
Sesame Street's not fucking HBO anymore. It's still HBO now.
Look, we all know
you know what?
We all know what happened. Elmo went really weird on fucking Twitter, and the funding was pulled. Okay. That's what happened.
Wait, the guy who played Elmo?
No.
No.
Somebody has an
official Twitter account
or whatever started going freaking crazy anti-Semitic, just saying crazy stuff.
It was kind of funny because it was unexpected.
Oh my God.
You don't expect Elmo.
The hacker, because they actually maintained the bit and they continued to refer to
Elmo said release the files. Wait, wasn't the guy that played Elmo, wasn't he one of the kid touchers?
No, I don't know.
Let's not just say shit.
We don't know that.
Oh, he wasn't one of the PP touchers?
Just say allegedly. All right. Every time you say something, just say allegedly.
Allegedly. Anywho.
Yes.
So I'm gonna introduce everybody as they appear here. So top left is Rosedax. Next to him is Mizu.
Hi.
Top right is Kite.
Hello.
Or Kite. Middle left is Akko.
Yeah.
In the center there of this VTuber Hollywood Squares getup is Enatsu Shiroi. What? To the center right is Temp. Sorry, I had a hiccup. I had to fight coming up.
It's okay, I forget his name too.
And then this little gremlin here on the bottom left is Ava.
Shalom, hello.
Hello.
Ever since she started talking to our manager, she's become way more Semitic. I mean, she is also a lawyer, so I feel like when you become a lawyer...
I mean, it comes with the territory, I guess.
Part of being a lawyer, you're like indirectly inducted into like the Jewish people's like culture, and you have to like. There's actually a lot of like.
You mean the Merchants Guild?
In law, that's used. The Merchants Guild, yes.
What is this?
Yes.
As a joke, I'm gonna put this up here to cover up the last two windows.
It's spelled kite, right?
I can't follow.
This content is unavailable in the UK. Which, if you're in the UK, your government probably doesn't want you to see this anyway. So...
Use a VPN while you still can.
Funny, interesting development. I'll see if I can find the clip. But one of the BBC anchors was interviewing one of the Labour Party sponsors who created the Online Safety Act, and basically managed to pressure him into admitting, no, it's not about protecting children, it's about controlling what you say online.
Absolutely.
Which is what we predicted to begin with.
How is anybody even surprised? Like, seriously, this is always what it is. If it's bipartisan, it means that they have all agreed
to do something that is against the average person.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Which, for our side, state side, the Kids Online Safety Act has quite a few bipartisan co-sponsors. So
World War III will have
bipartisan
bipartisan support.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course it will. I would
It
argue
does
that
feel
we're
coordinated,
already in
however.
World War III, but similar to World War II.
Yeah, it does.
We're not going to officially acknowledge it until we get involved.
Yes.
Yep, exactly.
No, it's gonna be like the last recession. We're just gonna keep kicking it down. They're gonna keep kicking the can down there. Look, guys, I know Moscow just got nuked, but I don't know if we can call it World War III yet.
I'm gonna say this shit is definitely fucking coordinated.
Actually, you know what? There's not gonna be a World War III. It's gonna go straight to World War IV. That's how intense it is.
To be
Oh,
fair,
fair
some
enough.
people actively predict that we're already in it.
It's just like Windows.
No, we are. Hi, look,
It's-
look. I'm one of the people who will stand on my freaking laurels and say.
I will turn
we
down the
are
music
in
a bit. I'm
midst,
sorry
like,
if it's a bit
historians
loud.
100 years from now are going to look back and go, "This was the start of World War III," and then we're gonna have actual World War III. But this is definitely the seed, right?
Yeah.
here.
Now, can it stop? Yes. But will
Sure,
it?
yeah.
No.
But like the powder keg is set up now.
Oh, absolutely. The powder keg is sparkling right now.
Listen, when people are sitting in the trenches fighting that war, and you're just one of the random people that decided to pull up this random ass podcast from Razor, I want you to understand that it was all in the name of lollies. They fought in the name of lollies.
And also, I'm gonna give any soldiers fighting in World War III pin-up art to paint on their plane of me. So
Oh dear God.
Same.
And then the helicopters, instead of them playing Fortunate Son, they're gonna play Pumph.
Listen, they're just gonna be. Here, what I offer.
Oh my god.
What I offer isn't a sexy
It's gonna
pinup.
be playing Lollygog Requiem.
What I offer is not a sexy pinup. I'll just offer a yippee to plane on the side of a plane.
Oh, that would actually be really funny.
And because
make a collection of yippies.
And because it's gonna be the cyberpunk future, it will be a GIF. it will be animated.
Naturally.
It will be it'll be a little
Oh
animated
my
yippee
God.
on the side of the plane.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this whole shit definitely feels super. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's on you.
It's all on you.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's all on you. No pressure.
No, but I will say, like, this shit. You know, you fucked up when me, a VTuber who doesn't normally do political content, got so pissed off that I decided, fuck it. If no one else is gonna do it, I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm just gonna. That's why I got all these people together.
I mean, that's why we've been talking about it on Dogwave.
My Twitter is usually funny memes, and it's been like posting like warnings against certain Senate bills, telling people to contact the representatives about like the Fair Access to Banking Act and stuff like that. It's way more political than it ever has been, and it's simply because of these governments deciding that, hey, we want to decide what you get to see on the internet, and we're going to guise it as protecting kids.
I mean, they're doing more than that now. Like, it's getting really crazy.
They're overstepping their fucking boundaries. Like,
I've heard that you could Wikipedia, Spotify.
They want to put fucking black boxes in cars in the UK.
And
to listen in to people.
It's absurd.
Which is nuts.
God, really.
Yeah, in the UK, they're planning on doing that.
It's not even really anything. It's as much the speed at which they're just suddenly doing it, you know?
There's
No,
some
yeah,
more in this
exactly.
route, too, which is really annoying. Like the fact that, okay, this bill passed, and then a bunch of UK citizens are like, okay, well, we'll just use VPNs, and then immediately the Labour Party comes in, well, we're gonna ban VPNs. It's like, okay, this is only gonna go one way, and I promise you to the people in charge, it's not gonna be in your favor. It never is when we get to
no, it's not gonna end well for them.
I would say that in the UK, there's probably going to be a massively delayed response because they all cucked themselves by getting rid of their Second Amendment rights.
Well,
but when it comes to us, if somebody is stupid enough in this country,
look, I was born and raised first little bit of my life, like first 7-8 years in Ireland. Republic of Ireland, so no UK bullshit. But places like Liverpool and shit like that, they tried to close down Liverpool for COVID. Liverpool rioted nonstop for like a month. They will not give a fuck. I promise you, we might not be seeing anything of it right now because the UK government is doing a very, very good job of trying to censorship the protests and stuff happening. But the people are pissed and they're in the streets. It's just the UK is trying like hell to keep that under wraps.
Well, they've already.
Pissing shit
I'm
in the
pretty sure
streets.
they've already admitted that they're censoring protests.
Oh yeah.
I'm just.
No,
I'm
they're
just
censoring
gonna.
content that is harmful towards children.
I'm gonna.
Allegedly.
I'm gonna.
Mizu over here just kind of sucking down the Kool-Aid.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Guys, you already have something to say.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna preface this by saying this is a joke, but when the revolution happens in the UK, they will be very upset that they banned sharp points on knives.
They put butter knives behind locked
They did
doors.
do that.
Which is fucking pathetic,
Because
by
I'm
the
saying-
way.
But
You
it's
need
gonna
to
hurt.
hold on,
Listen,
back up.
I
To
was very
find
aware of this.
butter
whole thing, okay?
knives.
So what they were trying to say,
Why? They're not
is
sharp.
not sharp points. No,
It's a
blades
nanny
edges
state.
are okay, but you cannot have a sharp point in which you can stab. So it has to be a blunt, like a butcher blade or something like that.
Yeah,
You know,
and I'm
like
just
like
saying-
a butcher's knife.
And I'm just saying it's
That's
gonna hurt a
common
lot
for
more to
of
be.
UK.
It's gonna hurt a lot more to be stabbed with that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
As a side note,
Look, they
I
have
think
enough
people
rage.
forget
They
how
can
bad
stab
the
someone with a
UK
spoon if you
is.
try hard enough.
Like, over the years, how bad the UK has gotten. Because, again, all this is starting in the UK as people expected it would. But
It always starts in the UK.
the UK is one of the most surveilled nations in the world.
They
have
have.
as well.
I
They
had to
literally
double-check
have
the
no
statistic.
real freedom of speech in that country.
Well, I had to double check the statistics. I remember it was something insane. The UK is the only country other than China that has more almost more surveillance cameras than people.
So
Yeah, they have more
Wait,
cameras
what
than
the
people.
Fuck.
so
In
it,
the
so
UK,
what you're
there's
saying is-
one surveillance camera per every 11 people, and that actually beats out China.
What?
What? Wait, what?
May I also add intuitive as well, by the way?
UK is statistically the most surveilled nation in the entire world.
Okay, go ahead,
Yeah.
Dax. You have the floor.
Okay,
So-
hold on. So I actually got a list of the.
Oh, wait, Tim.
I mean,
Let Dax go first. He was gonna say.
So
What were you gonna say?
I actually ended up looking into it, and apparently, like, a lot of people have been
I
talking
think he's muted.
about how. Oh, am I?
No, I
Oh
hear
my
you.
God.
Jack.
No, I can hear
No,
him.
he's not muted.
You're not muted, he's just very quiet.
My bad. How about there?
The man who's
Better.
usually
There
loud
you
is
go.
quiet.
I'm sorry. How about now? Can you guys hear me?
Listen, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Look,
Yep.
Okay.
you'll hear Dax on my stream. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's
Look, man, we don't have a
Bleeper through your
wall.
mic. I can hear him that way.
Why is Gabby calling you Shiorio, by the way?
What?
Chat is calling you Shiorio.
Oh, that's me.
So does that mean Shiroi is the
Shiroi?
cream between the two black cookies?
So
Oh,
does that make
Jesus
Akko
Christ.
and Temp right now the cookies?
No, Temp can't
Yeah,
be
you
because
guys are
he's
the
not
cookies
black.
And then they're the cream fillings.
There's
Oh,
only
wait, neither
one
are you.
black-colored VTuber here, so.
Oh, so you know what it is? Oh, okay, so
Well,
you know what
Akko's
it
at least
is? It's
admitting
the
it.
Oreo cookie with the vanilla and the chocolate crackers with the cream in between.
There you
At least
go.
I'm not
Got
the
it,
first
fine.
one to make a sex joke.
Yeah,
this stream.
there you go. Shiro is like the blonde Oreo cookie. There you go.
What?
You never seen the blonde Oreos, the vanilla cookies with the vanilla cream in the middle? It's a blonde Oreo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are. They're a
They
fucking
are.
abomination.
Hey, friend, you're this one thing that nobody's a big fan of.
That no, pretty
You know,
What was
talk about
Dax
something
gonna
that should
say?
be outlawed. Those.
Yeah, Dax, what were you gonna say?
I was going to say, apparently I did some research into it, and the underground crime in Britain is pretty bad too. Like, very bad. Like, to the point that
Oh yeah.
they're still finding guns.
Well, okay, one, they're still finding guns. Guns are not like anything new in the UK. Especially because like where I lived in, and this doesn't matter because again I don't live there anymore. It's a different country, but I was raised in Skerries, Ireland. It's about an hour outside of Dublin if you drive north. Now, Ireland and UK both have pretty much the same firearm laws, and you can register a firearm not to a person, but to like a property, a farm or something. But it's nothing more than a shotgun or a rifle. Pistols are pretty much outright banned, and when they did the following year, pistol-related crimes actually doubled.
Well,
so
that's part of
legislation
the.
does not actually work.
No.
So that is actually a common trend, where the more you ban a specific item, the more that item's going to appear because people are actively opposed to it.
Yes.
Not only that, but again, it's like if you make something like pistols illegal to have, well now an otherwise reasonable law-abiding citizen is now a criminal for doing nothing but having something to protect themselves.
But that's why you do the buybacks.
Oh, by the
No.
way,
That's
yo,
why
those
you do the
buybacks have gotten
buybacks.
the buybacks have gotten so fucking crazy. Razor Dragon Wolf in my community. It's fucking. The more shit he tells me about New York, the more angry I am. He told me they did gun
Look,
buybacks for kids.
Pound for pound, and I will say
They
this,
did.
California is better than New York. New York is by far
Wait.
the worst, like, of the leftist states.
Agreed.
Wait,
I
what do you
will
mean
stand on
gun
business.
buybacks for kids?
So
So-
when they were in the UK doing buybacks, they were offering you money for certain guns. And what Razor specifically mentioned was
They
were
did this
doing
in
it
New York City.
Oh yeah, they were doing it. No, that was right. They were doing it in New York,
Mhm.
and they were doing it for any guns, including stuff like kid toys or water guns or even plastic
Why?
toys.
They,
Like,
they,
you know
they literally
Yeah,
had a
yeah.
gun buyback for kids. They were making kids. Now, who mostly plays with toy guns? Little boys, right?
We're talking
And
about
Guess what they were giving them?
airsoft guns, paintball guns, anything that like.
I know a lot of
because
adults
the
that like
problem
airsoft
was
guns.
a lot of
Well,
people-
well,
Do you
yeah.
guys remember a few years
I'm
ago
talking about
when,
Nerf
schools
and-
would suspend or expend a child just for having like a cap gun on them or something like that? That was part
Sh-
of the reasoning behind this buyback.
I will
Shadow
say-
Girl
Now,
got
I'm
it
saying
right
that
on
they're
the
bad, but
money
that's
there.
what they did.
I will say I like Nerf
Barbies.
guns.
They got Barbies in return for the Nerf guns.
Yes.
Was that?
Yes.
I like Nerf guns. They're just fine. All right. Thank you
They're
very
Nerf
much.
guns are great.
G.I. Joe dolls.
I
Why
like
would you
gun
give
buybacks,
boys
personally.
Barbies?
Which,
What
by
the
the way,
f-
hilarious.
To be fair,
Well,
Give-
you got to give them Barbies so
I
when the
hate
HRT. Listen, when the HRT hits, they need
Oh,
something
nice,
that's not a
Alexios. Hey,
firearm.
how you
That-
doing, man?
it-
When that
admittedly,
HRT hits,
it is true because at that point in time was when they were really starting to push like the transgender ideology. So
Oh, Nerdy
giving
Texan, thank you for the sub.
giving the boys like making like, hey, you give us your guns, we give you Barbie dolls, and then you go there and you do that.
I have chosen the wrong time to switch over my model because someone just said gifted me a sub. Whoops.
Oh, the titties are out. The titties are out.
Look, somebody mentioned trans and then boom, all of a sudden gender change on screen.
That was not my intention.
Sounds about right. Not gonna lie.
Does.
Use your gun down to
Yeah,
sit in the
so-
corner with.
Oh my.
Dealing with one, the fallout from our friends, quote unquote, over in the UK, dealing with the Online Safety Act, but we are also dealing with our own Online Safety Act. I'm going to go ahead and link it for you guys right here in the chat.
Ow. Chat, why are you hitting me in the head? Also, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that, Sketchy.
There you go.
Hey, that's one of my viewers.
E.
But here we are. This is Senate Bill 1748, the Kids Online Safety Act. This is the United States equivalent of what the UK just passed.
Okay, so, you mentioned earlier that this has been, they brought this up,
This
tried
was
to pass
put
it
forth by
before.
a Tennessee Republican, but it's been actually co-sponsored by many Democrats and Republicans. So
Yeah,
it
but
has a lot
multiple
of
times
bipartisan
before.
support.
Is this the
Yeah,
first time it's had
you-
bipartisan
you-
support, or?
No, this is the second or third time
This is America.
Bill, or a variation of this bill has been presented, and it's been shelved every time due to public backlash. Let me see.
Oh, jeez, everybody's giving me fucking gift subs. Thank you, Kodiak VT.
I have a feeling it's going to feature a lot of extra NSA fun.
And you know, a certain Hungarian wrinkly old man is probably also contributing to it.
2023 to 2024. So again, this was the last Senate. Again, this was pushed. It didn't go anywhere. Boom. There's that one. And then there was one for 2019,
Holy
2018.
shit.
There was one for, let me see here, 2016 to 2017. Again, they keep trying every few years. It doesn't matter the president that's in charge. It doesn't matter who's in control of the Senate. Every few years, they present this, it gets backlash, and then they shelve it. This will continuously be shelved as long as we continue to make a stink about it. If we just let this pass by, they will fucking pass it and we'll be none the wiser. So making noise about this is how we get it shelved until next year, and then we have to make noise again.
So, so how about how you?
Oh shit! Thank you for the 100 bits. Oh goddamn! Everyone's like
constitutional law, how do you think this would hold up after? Like, as soon as this made it that far.
Okay, so like it was signed into law.
Yeah,
So what would likely happen in that event is a attorney or a number of attorneys will actually bring a number of lawsuits out through the various circuits of the court and probably try to petition the Supreme Court just through the court process, and then it will be up to first the appellate courts, then the district courts, and then the Supreme Court to rule on whether or not this was actually constitutional. A similar thing happened to the 2003 Protect Act, which had its language narrowed because it was previously too broad and it covered too much, and this is trampling on First Amendment rights. You can have it like this, but it has to be a much more narrow standard. So that's likely what would happen if this somehow gets through the House of Representatives, the Senate, and then is signed into law by Donald Trump, who, by the way, has been on a kind of a tirade and bashing the UK over the censorship, though
I figure he's against this
that
one.
if a bill was presented in front of him that was more or less the same as what he's just been bashing, he would probably veto it. Now, that's speculation, but
I felt that too.
Yeah.
It's also worth noting that the Protect Act is the one that every anti cites as why lolly is allegedly illegal in America, because they don't read down where it says, by the way, all of that shit was repealed.
It's also the case amended in 2008 that it actually makes most lolly legal, and actually places where it's quote-unquote illegal, it's just violating obscenity laws, which are very often challenged and defeated by First Amendment protections.
Huh.
Pretty much.
Hellfire Nectar said, let's not forget about the whole Epstein thing with him just because he says he's saying stuff like bashing you.
I'm not gonna let them forget about that.
I'm never gonna forget Epstein, okay? Look, I did a cover of an AI song that came out, it was really good. It's called He's Releasing the Files. I freaking jammed out to that song so hard. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna cover it. It's part of my intro. I'm never going to freaking put down the Epstein freaking thing because they want me to, and they platformed on releasing the files. I would not be pushing this if they had not platformed their entire campaign on it.
I find it funny because they could have completely just ignored it because it was already kind of old even by that point, you know?
Honestly, yeah, if they had done nothing,
nobody would have even remembered.
I think it would have just been like, yeah, I would have gone through the weeds. You're absolutely right. But that DOJ FBI joint memo is what fucked them.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But that's kind of out of the scope of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are getting distracted.
That's these kinds of talks are about it. I'm not getting distracted.
To be fair, the Epstein list definitely was certainly timed interestingly around this as well. It is certainly worth bringing up.
I feel like that's like a conspiracy theory. Listen, I'm not trying to Alex Jones you here, but I feel like that's like, I don't know. I'm trying to narrow
remember,
how much of it is
Safety
that.
Act is a UK passed bill. It doesn't really make a lot of sense.
And it was all coordinated.
This whole shit is fucking coordinated.
Well, we also have this. Look, well, we also have the 119th Congress, Senate Bill 17.4, 48, we also have Senate Bill 401, which again was presented by the same Republicans, by the way. And it is the Fair Access to Banking Act, limiting creditors, banks, and certain payment processors from actually moderating with morality on platforms as long as the content that they are showing is legal. So this would actually do a great job of countering and enforcing as a law Collective Shout and other people not being able to go to Visa, and Visa being able to shut down Steam or itch.io just through threats because of brand risk.
Which I want to stress, and I've probably said this before, but the idea that brand risk could possibly be a concern with the credit card is one of the dumbest thoughts that I've ever had. It's one of those situations where it's like, when I use a credit card, I don't think about what kind of purchases have gone through this credit card provider because I don't care.
I do, because I have to declare all my taxes every year.
That's true, you do.
Mind explaining what the double XL dildo has to do with any of your purchases?
Well, actually, I'm not buying those. My fans
It's a business expense.
My fans are the ones buying that for me.
Yeah, but Akko's fans are the ones that got Akko a giant, one.
Listen, I did not okay the purchase.
Moist Critical?
I did not okay the purchase. It's just something that they did.
Wait, you're letting your fans do that?
Yes, it was on my throne, and I told people for a limited time I would allow them to do it, and I was just like, well, that's the last time
That was your mistake.
Oh, God.
Your mistake.
Also, holy shit, there is a lot of things going on in chat. I don't know how you guys keep up with this, but,
You just save it till the end. That's what I do.
Oh, okay. All right, then.
You don't, if you do it at the
Well,
moment, you're gonna interrupt the flow.
Sorry, yeah, I don't have any... Well,
That's what CPAs are for.
what?
I don't know.
What's going on with chat, Razor?
Sorry, someone said the UK has their own Epstein history, including many disgusting things that happened all the way back in the 70s and 80s. So all this true thing has lots to do with censorship and why every government are moving these pieces. It's definitely a coordinated attack. It's fucking sus as shit. Because, what, the UK passed it, right?
I would say that.
Yeah.
And then not too long after, the Australian government's like...
totally out of nowhere.
The Australian government was like, oi, it's a shitty idea. Let's make it even shittier. And then the EU...
That was
I didn't
Australian.
know the Australian government was...
I said Australian.
I think, to be completely fair, because I've actually talked about this before in the past, what more likely happened is the UK said, let's do it, and a bunch of people that already had this exact same idea on the back burner were like, okay, if they're doing it, maybe we can do it now too, and people will be like, oh, well, everybody's doing it, so it's okay.
No!
But
I'm sorry.
that was
Jesus
that's
Christ.
the train of logic. No, I agree. It's completely shit. But that is definitely which is why, again.
Well, yeah, the
this
point is,
bill
like,
that
it's
we're
not a
talking about,
conspiracy.
especially-
No, I think it would be silly to
it's
call
not
it a conspiracy.
It's just.
If it looks like a conspiracy, it's probably
It's just
nothing.
one side
It's just
saw
political-
somebody doing it, and
it's
they're like, oh,
political
maybe it's time
platforming.
I can do it.
If it quacks like a
That's
duck
exactly.
and it
I mean,
walks
all
like
they
a duck.
did with this, all they did with the Kids Online Safety Act for us, they saw the UK pass their bill and they went, oh, let's unshelf this one, which we had up on the Senate floor just last year and the year before that, and 2 years before that. They have been freaking waiting and waiting and waiting for their chance to pass this bill. They thought this was their latest opportunity. I think they thought wrong. You're gonna see it shelved again, but this is just making sure people are aware this is the bullshit kind of games that our government
Expect it
likes
to
to
appear
play.
again next year.
Yeah,
It's
they-
been around.
Absolutely
It has been
represented
doing... Yeah,
in
no,
the
you're right.
120th Congress, I promise you.
Now, Ava, you know this definitely more than I know all of us do. Didn't they introduce 2 other bills alongside this one that do the exact same thing?
Yes, more or less. Let me see if I can find those ones. I was looking for them earlier, but given the
'cause I-
focus was on the Kids Online Safety Act, I didn't bring them up. But yes, there's
Right.
like 2 or 3 other pieces of legislation on the House of Representatives floor right now that effectively do the same thing.
Because what I think is probably going to happen, why they're doing this specifically, is because they know one of them is not going to pass. So they introduce 2 more that do the
You
same
think
thing.
they're shotgunning it?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, they did the same
And if
thing
they-
with Copa and.
Wait,
what
define
was the other thing?
shotgunning it.
And what
Basically
I
throwing
suspect-
a bunch
throw
of
lot
shit at one
legislation
time.
all at the same time.
Mm,
Knowing
mm,
that
mm.
most of it isn't going to go through, they're hoping at least 1 or 2 pieces of legislation will slip through the cracks.
So it's like
Yeah.
the omnibus bills then.
Exactly. And
Pretty much.
if none of them get through, the next route I suspect they will take will be hiding it in another bill.
In a budget bill or something like that, yeah.
Yep.
That's why I would advise all my America bros out there. Be diligent with this shit. Anytime there is a bill coming out that has some very sus language to it, look into that shit and make sure they're not hiding anything.
Well, this is why you should demand
Yeah.
that all people that want to pass bills, that they read them and that they fully understand what they're talking about.
Yep.
Because a lot of the time these
Yeah,
bills
what I really
are.
didn't like with the other, they had the other, the last omnibus, the big beautiful bill. They had a reading of it, and I heard a bunch of people, congressmen and senators on both sides of the aisle going, like, pitching a fit that they had to listen to the fucking bill that they were voting on. And
It's
I'm
your
like, you should
fucking
you should
job!
absolutely be fired. Right there, that's your only
I wanna-
goddamn job. Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, that's like a fucking
Okay,
McDonald's employee
the
angry that
hell?
they gotta put the fries in the fucking bag.
I mean, to be fair,
Just
it
put
is
the
a fair
fries in the
joke of
bag,
like,
bro.
But this,
you need to have the IQ of a Walmart or McDonald's employee to be in government.
I just want to stress how much I
Just send them
freaking
some
hate
extra shit.
each and every one of these freaking people who are gonna sit down and pretend that they actually matter. These people are freaking stupid. They're lazy. They're more obsessed with their vacation days than they are with the capacity to actually get anything done.
They're just treating their fucking position as
Yes, they're career
senators and
politicians.
fucking
They're treating
congressmen.
it as a-
Congressmen work 50
They're treating
days
it as
out
a
of the
career,
year.
as a job, and it shouldn't be. It's a public service freaking position. And here's one nice thing: the Pelosi Act has gotten forward momentum. And for those who don't know, the
wonderful.
Pelosi Act is actually a piece of legislation that will ban any congressional member, that means House of Representatives or senators, from actually participating in the stock market, which means no more chance for insider trading by people like Nancy Pelosi
I
or Mitch
love
McConnell for the other ad.
Yep.
And yeah, no,
How
it's
it's
a
named after that
universally,
ghoul.
light piece of legislation. Yes, yes.
Of
Of course it's
fucking
named
great.
after Nancy
I love that it's the
Pelosi.
Pelosi Act.
The most
let me start
prolific
my
stock
computer.
trader of this
The
generation.
last year, listen, the last year of Nancy Pelosi's time in office, she had a 70% return on her investments. And that's better than roughly like 93% of the best economists on the planet. I'm sorry, but how the fuck is that possible?
It's called insider
And
trading,
by the way,
but it's
I'm
legal
gonna
It's
in
say
the
insider
US.
trading.
this
Her
year when
fucking
when her
husband's an
earnings are
investor.
reported, you're gonna see it be dramatically different because she doesn't hold a position of office anymore. She's not a policymaker, which means she doesn't have access to the same information she did before. I guarantee you're
Watch
gonna
it
see a
fall
good
off
30 or
so
40%
hard.
drop. I don't think it'll drop off completely because if she just stays her hand, she'll be able to maintain a lot of her returns. But you should see a good 30 or 40% drop in her returns.
So yeah, the
I
act
mean,
was
I consider
appropriately
that
named.
to be falling off personally.
Did you,
but-
by the way, I'm just gonna do a quick derail, just a quick derail. Did you see the shit Pelosi pulled during COVID where she went to go to the fucking hair salon and to get a blowout while there was mask mandates
Yes.
and
Not
lockdowns?
only
She
was
didn't
it
wear a
her,
mask?
Gavin Newsom.
Oh
did
my
the same
God.
thing
Oh,
involving
Gavin
attending a
Newsom.
party.
What was really funny,
Look,
there
I'm a
were...
California resident. I'm very aware of the politicians here. They're absolute shit. They're some of
They
the
are.
worst in the country. And,
listen.
yeah, so, like their hypocrisy kind of just highlights that.
The guy who
I
shat
will-
on Pelosi's lawn, wherever you are out there, I salute you.
Oh my
I
gosh.
salute you.
I will
I'm
never.
sorry, I didn't know that somebody shit on Pelosi's
fuck off.
lawn.
Oh yeah,
That's
it was
pretty
called
funny.
the shit heard around the world.
I just, Akko, your model just went off.
I know. Don't worry about
Okay,
it.
I just didn't know if you were aware or not.
But no, I will never
Marcus
ever
restarted the
forgive
computer.
California for COVID ever.
Yeah, weren't they the
Because-
ones that violated
What can we do
the
as-
whole don't let people in during the COVID
Yes.
shit?
And so, okay, I want to add a little bit of context. I talked about this on my stream, but at the start of COVID, my mother got she got heart failure.
Congestive heart failure, yeah.
Thank you, congestive heart failure at the start of COVID. So she had to wear oxygen for 3 years straight before she passed away.
Oh, Jesus.
And every time we went somewhere, because we didn't wear masks because of religious exemption. So, but anytime we wanted to go into a place, they demanded she wear a mask, despite the oxygen. And we're like, no.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hell no. She already can't breathe. You want to put on a mask and make her not breathe more? Bite me.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
And also, she's breathing oxygen. There are tubes in her fucking nose. She's not spraying anything anywhere.
Exactly.
Her breathing is
and like she had
contained. She is more sterile than anybody else in that fucking building. I'm sorry.
No, exactly. And she had heart failure, kidney failure, liver failure, and I think she had something else. I forget what it was.
Oh my god, how was she still alive? I'm so sorry.
I don't know. She lived.
Spite and anger.
Dude,
spite and anger.
Yeah, spite and anger.
Racism.
Too angry to die. You gotta love
Unfiltered.
too angry to die.
And
never underestimate.
My mother was the most racist person I had ever met. She lived
God. Oh my god.
She's like, I lived, bitch.
Oh my god. I could tell you some fucking stories about my grandfather. Oh fuck.
She's
I'm
just
not gonna
like,
tell
I
them
can't
here.
let them win.
Okay, let's put it this way. She called everyone the N-word.
Oh dear god.
I loved her.
You mean neighbor?
Oh.
Neighbor, yeah, that's the one.
She really liked Mr. Rogers.
Everybody is her neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way.
Quick,
You're my neighbor.
Because a lot of people
What's
ask
up, my
questions,
neighbor?
Like, well, what do I do? We're aware of these pieces of legislation, but what can we actually do? So what you're going to want to do is find out who your representative is, usually in the House of Representatives, and then contact their office, leave your thoughts and opinions on these specific bills, on whether or not you support or you don't support them. They are legally obligated to listen to you. You are their constituency, and people might think they don't have a voice, but trust me, like with what's happening with Visa right now, how many calls Visa and MasterCard is receiving, their freaking call center started to freaking lose its goddamn mind and crash out. We can do the same by flooding our representative's office by going, no, absolutely do not support this bill. I will not vote for you again. Should you vote for this bill, or with 401, vote for this bill, or I swear to God, I'm voting you out next come midterms.
Well, you could like also now you shouldn't do this, but you could infer. Listen, when the Civil War comes, which side of history do you want to be on? The one that voted for or against the bill?
That's
The one that voted
CIA.
against.
That's some CIA stuff right there. That's some CIA grooming
You're
stuff
either
right
with us or
there.
you're against us.
Like seriously though,
Vote for
like
with religious intent.
seriously though, definitely contact your local representatives. You let them know you don't want this shit to pass. Let your voice be fucking heard, because I'm gonna tell you something. These absolute wastes of cum and flesh need to fucking learn their fucking place.
The first one. I've never heard that before.
Just vote on legislation. Vote.
I called MasterCard a muffin today.
MasterCard, you called them a
muffin of a payment processor. Yeah, I said I don't know even why that became an insult, but I
But Ava, are they the muffin man?
Muffin of a payment processor.
You fucking muffin.
They're like a brand muffin though. It's like the worst type of muffin.
Oh no.
Oh, that's the grossest
My
one
God.
too.
You know, it's funny. Anytime an Indian scammer has called me, I respond back in an Indian accent.
Oh,
Oh,
I do
gosh.
better. I do even better. When an Indian scammer calls me because I'm in tech support, I'll be like, "Thank you for calling Comcast."
Oh no, Comcast! The pain of my existence. No.
No, you could have just told him, "Hey, listen, do you know how to turn it off and back on again?" Because I was told by the last guy that helped me that was the solution.
God.
No, I feel
there
like
are
the
some
best
creative
way to do what
insults out
Temp
there.
does, and then just kind of be like, "Oh, thank you for calling Comcast. We were just about to get back to you about your what is the thing that's the Comcast scam they do? Like that you're gonna get a special deal, but you have to act.
You're going to get a special deal if you give me your social security card, your debit card information, your name, and give me a copy of your birth certificate.
And here I thought Razor was worried about racism.
I said no. As long as there's no slurs, no slurs.
We have Google, Yahoo, and Bing first page placement for you.
Oh sure. Listen,
I mean,
I don't know about some contrast, but would you like some bat soup?
That sounds like Sean Connery.
I hate to get too off topic, but I have to mention this because this kills me inside. But have you seen the scammers at this point have tried to start getting old people to use like cryptocurrency to send them money?
Oh dear God!
I don't know how I can't imagine trying to teach my grandmother how to buy the stuff for benign reasons.
Yeah, like I've watched one of these scammers talking to someone who they thought was an old lady on like Kit Boga's channel, trying to explain to him how to buy Ethereum to send it to him.
Dude!
You're gonna teach a 90-year-old woman how to buy Ethereum. Good fucking
a lot of those.
You can tell
they're desperate. That's why.
She's gonna end up accidentally putting it all in Doge.
Call center. He's losing his fucking mind, trying to freaking do. You know, it's like even beyond the guy who's just scamming him by pretend like leading him on. You know this person is spoken with like 5 80-year-olds who have dementia. He's freaking at the end of the rope. Like I do fear for like the mental health of these scammers.
I don't. They're scammers. They deserve to have their mental health lowered.
The amount
I just wonder how they ended up at there, and they're like, you know what? Let's stop the credit card scams. Let's get them to buy Ethereum because that's exactly what 90-year-olds know how to do.
90-year-olds, listen. 90-year-olds at this point.
For them to adopt this business model.
90-year-olds at this.
Like with the credit card scams, it was what 5% return. So that's a lot of calls, but you got some return. So what the fuck was the return with teaching old people how to buy Ethereum that justified changing your freaking approach?
How do you teach old people how to use Ethereum? Old people, they're not like, especially in their fucking 90s at that point, you don't even remember your spouse's name.
Can somebody teach me how to buy Ethereum? Because last I checked, you had to go to the blockchain.
I'm sure I could figure it out.
It's too
but like, I've never bought
complicated.
Ethereum. I don't know how to.
My best example, right, is my grandfather tried to get me to teach him how to use a computer, and he was somebody that loved the idea of Apple and put a ton of money in Apple stock when they first like became a company, because he thought computers were like the best shit ever. And I'm sitting here for like 20 minutes, like that's a power button.
Somebody who is
you
on
push the power button and it turns on.
Sounds like my grandma, honestly.
And he's like, but the screen isn't on yet. It's like, yes, it takes a minute to turn on.
With computers, and he couldn't figure it out. He just
he wanted to so bad.
My grandfather was very.
Up your web browser.
My grandfather was. Oh. My grandfather was anti-technology. In fact, whenever he got an email, my grandmother would print the email out, hand it to him. He would write a response back in longhand. He'd hand it back to her, and she'd write the email from. No, she'd write it.
Oh, she would transcribe. Okay.
Oh dear God.
So when she passed away, he gave up. He gave up on technology. He was done.
He gave up. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, that's like my grandma. My grandma literally calls me up to be like, hey, I want to send an email to your mother. Could you do it for me? I'll just tell you what I want to say. Because she doesn't know how.
Yeah.
Oh God.
She wanted to buy a smartphone. I was like, Grandma, you don't even know how to use a flip phone. Don't.
Oh dear God.
Existing to work, Grandma. You're talking
to
about
be
Zoom.
fair, my grandfather, he kind of pushed him to have a phone because that was like they're trying to get rid of landline phones anyway, and it was a way for us to make sure like if we could call him or he could call someone, he had it.
I just thought of this because you mentioned the flip phone thing. You know how like some parents would be like, if you can take care of a goldfish, we'll consider getting a bigger pet. Like, okay, Grandma, here's your Nokia. If you can learn how to use the Nokia.
No, if it was a Nokia, if you can learn how to break this, we'll get you a better phone.
Them just progressively more advanced devices. It's a level up system.
If you can make that, like, with old people, at least from my experience with my grandma, I'll teach her something, she'll like kind of understand for that day. Tomorrow she already forgot. So
Oh
there's
dear
no
God,
hope. There's no hope.
Jesus.
That's the issue.
But
If you can
yeah,
make
getting
if you can make this bag phone work, we'll give you something bigger. We'll give you something better.
Getting back on topic though, I do feel like we need to stress like why this shit. Like if you let this shit get out of hand, you know, who is it gonna affect? You know, because like I've seen so many stupid motherfuckers, and I hate to say this, right? I hate to call out my fellow Christians, but you guys need, in the words of, what the fuck is the name of that magician, the guy who says shut the fuck up? In the name of the fat magician guy with the glasses, shut the fuck up.
I think a better way to say it is, you all need Jesus.
For what it's worth, Razor, they might not. Some of them might not be.
Yeah, Penn. I forget what his last fucking name was. Anyway.
It's easier for the Nokia to break her.
They have been cheerleading this shit for the past several fucking days. I had some of these dumb motherfuckers tell me, not reading my tweet, going, well, porn isn't protected under the First Amendment. I'm like, it's not just the fucking porn, you stooge.
There's like 5 Supreme Court rulings.
Oh shit!
On, like, porn and pornographic material specifically. So absolutely, it is a First Amendment protected fucking right to fucking watch porn. I swear to God. Look, the thing with most Christians, not all of them, because there's really cool Christians that I call followers of Christ. These are people who do not follow the normal cut gem of the Christian dogma, right? But the people who are following that, look, you can't even lean on the Old Testament because there are multiple Proverbs and Psalms that tell you what you are cheering for right now is completely inappropriate.
It is. Also, I just gotta say hi to the Raiders real quick. Hello, Marshall. Thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. I'm Razorwind. I'm Tactical Wolf Vtuber. I am here with Dax, Mizu, Kite, Akko, Shiroi, Temp, and Ava. How are you all doing? We're talking about the mass censorship being spread across the across Europe and potentially in the U.S.
I'm so scared.
How y'all doing, Raiders? Welcome.
I'm waiting for them to finally, start writing up those Canadian laws. I'm getting a little bit nervous that the Queen isn't, getting to work on that already.
Canada has been remarkably quiet.
So, really quick to kind of loop back around to, I guess, the main subject, is I think everybody saw that MasterCard put out a statement today, and they're like, we didn't do that.
Noted.
I commented on that, by the way.
So, in response
posted it in the
to
chat.
that, as much as I hate their
what
news
did they do?
publication, Kotaku reached out to Valve to be like, okay, MasterCard said they didn't do it. Can you confirm who did do it? And Valve actually did reply today and said that technically MasterCard did not reach out to us. However, the intermediaries that use MasterCard reached out to us and said that MasterCard told them they had to stop doing business with us.
So, in other words, friend of a friend.
Changes.
It was collective shout, which is what we knew to begin with.
Collective shout went to MasterCard, and then MasterCard gave it to somebody else.
MasterCard.
Yeah, like payment processors.
People, there's payment processors in between, like the big card holders and like the everyday person, right? It is the smaller subcontractors of MasterCard that were apparently the ones who acted and responded to Valve on MasterCard's behest. So it's a bunch of he said, she said, but we can actually look at MasterCard's statement and see that I think is bullshit because if you look down at their last part of the last sentence of the statement, they mention about maintaining and being law-abiding regarding adult content. They didn't need to mention adult content and qualify that whatsoever. That tells me that, yes, they have been actually reaching out and pressuring these platforms to remove that content.
So to make sure we have like the specific
to Razor, I posted it in the chat, so if you want to see the statement.
Let me take a look.
In a statement to Kotaku, Valve's spokesperson said that while MasterCard did not communicate with it directly, concerns did come through payment processor and banking intermediaries. Payment processors rejected Valve's current guidelines for moderating illegal content on Steam and cited MasterCard Rule 5.12.7. The specific statement is MasterCard did not communicate with Valve directly despite our request to do so. Valve's statement sent over email to Kotaku reads, MasterCard communicated with payment processors and their acquiring banks. Payment processors communicated this with Valve, and we replied by outlining Steam's policy since 2018 of attempting to distribute games that are legal for distribution. Payment processors rejected this and specifically cited MasterCard Rule 5.12.7 and a risk to the MasterCard brand. Rule 5.12.7 states a merchant must not submit to its acquirer and a customer must not submit to the interchange system any transaction that is illegal or in the sole discretion of the corporation may damage goodwill of the corporation or reflect negatively on it.
Yeah, so with that kind of language, what's nice about Bill 401 is it actually mentions that they cannot make limitations based on what is reputational risks, which again, for that language, is exactly what they're concerned about.
I want to know what these reputational risks are that they're so afraid of, because nobody ever looks at
None.
the
Like-
bank.
Because
Nobody looks at the bank whenever
wait.
something happens like
There's
this.
a second part to Rule 5.12.7 that's directly contradictory to what MasterCard said. The sale of
Let's
product or services, including an image which is patently offensive and lacks serious artistic value, such as, by way of examples and not limitation, images of non-consensual sexual behavior, sexual exploitation of a minor, non-consensual mutilation of a person or body part, and
Oh
bestiality,
my god.
or any other material that the corporation deems unacceptable to sell.
There
Also-
we go. Okay, so you're fucking. Oh my god. You're. Oh jeez. Okay.
That's
Well,
literally in their
okay.
rules, so they just lied.
I do.
They fucking
So
did. They lied in their own rules.
chat.
Jump from one section to the other. That's insane.
That is insane.
What the hell?
The
Can't
fuck?
sound surprised, honestly.
That doesn't surprise me. Fucking these goddamn corporations.
No, doesn't mean it pisses me off any less.
Oh, it pisses me off too. Like the fact, like, what the fuck? Why should a payment processor dictate what you do with your own fucking money that you worked your ass off for?
Because it's
Can I-
dirty money, obviously.
Can I say something real quick?
It's dirty money. Yeah, go for it.
There is one good thing that came out of this so far. Apparently, itch.io is getting a alternate payment method. Actually,
Oh, good.
So here's the
Really?
problem with that.
Okay.
Here's the problem. There's only so many payment processors that exist, and all of them walk in lockstep with the major bank corporations. And for those that don't know, it costs roughly $11 million to create a payment processor for the 50 states. So, in order for
Yeah.
them to get like a brand new one, somebody's going to have to come up with that money and then get the government to agree that they can open a new payment processor, period. Because the government can decide you can't open a payment processor. So I don't know who they're
Kinda
going
trash,
with.
honestly.
But
On that note, Elon
hopefully
has
it's
the
somebody.
Elon has the opportunity to do the funniest shit ever.
Turn
Elon
Twitter
has
into a
mentioned
payment
that he wants to
processor.
create...
No.
He's been talking about it. And
He
look,
has been, yeah.
It would be absolutely
Wait, for real?
Everything
For
out.
those who don't, yes, look, guys, listen. For those who don't know, Elon Musk was the person who created X Payments, which was bought out and made into PayPal. So him buying out Twitter, changing it to X again, and then giving it a payment processing solution, oh my god. It would be the ultimate fucking come full circle thing for Elon Musk.
I still
It
don't like
would be because
Elon.
I
I'd
don't really
like-
like him
we're
either.
talking like
Like
a
that,
full
honestly.
circle,
Him
it's
either.
like 25, 30 years in the making.
Like I don't like Elon. I don't like the shit he says about like American workers and how he refuses to hire from within the United States. The shit he has said about the average American. So I'm sorry. Fuck you. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. Fuck you, Elon. But
Also, you suck at games.
you really do. The fact that you gotta fucking pay other
Yeah, no,
fucking people to get you your achievements is fucking pathetic. But
That's wild.
I do want to clear something up earlier. I meant to say it earlier, but I didn't want to talk over
Veteran
Ava.
out in Rincon, he took down all of Starlink.
Right. I wanted to say this earlier, but I didn't want to talk over Ava. I wanted to let everybody talk for a second. Earlier. So for those in chat, I do want to clear it up. I'm not saying all Christians. I'm talking about the evangelical Puritans I've seen on Twitter.
We are talking about the ones that Jesus referred to as Peter when he said that Peter would be the cornerstone of the church, okay? And he wasn't necessarily being nice about that. Peter was one of the more bigoted and challenging disciples to come all the way to redemption in Christ. But that was going to be the standard for the Christian, and even Jesus saw it in the scripture. So we're talking about the bigoted, hateful person who uses a religion as a sword instead of a shield. I like the Christians that use a religion as a shield.
Yeah, I agree. Speaking of those Christians, I don't mean to tangent too much, but did you guys see that the VTard girls are like starting to be like anti-porn and saying everything in anime is like woke now?
Yeah. Why am I not fucking surprised?
It's getting weird. Kemi has made several posts about it.
The Nazi VTuber group is like, oh my gosh, porn is bad, and I'm just sitting here like, excuse me.
Don't you tell me that you're coming in here.
Nazi what? What have I missed?
Yes, there's a Nazi VTuber group called VTards, and that's fucking fitting because if you're a Nazi, a legit Nazi, you're fucking retarded.
I don't think they're actually legit Nazi. I think they're.
I don't give a shit if you do the funny walk, the funny march with the sussy high five. Yeah, you're a fucking retard. I'm gonna say
here's my opinion.
I have met several neo-Nazis. Everyone I've come across are fucking retarded.
Here's what I'll say.
They have to be rage baiting. I refuse to believe it. Oh my
Here's what I'll say. If you can't scream to Heil Hitler because you live with your parents and you just have to kind of like whisper it in your microphone, you're not a real Nazi. You're just a poser.
You're
a lot of them are posers. Not to mention,
if you're gonna be a piece of shit, at least be a piece of shit with a pair of balls. You know what I mean?
Trying to say it in front of the teacher.
Is all I'm gonna say.
The same person, by the way, is someone who their chat tells them to say the N-word, and they said it, but they said it as like an 8th grader trying to say it in front of the teacher as a dare. Really, no fucking chest behind it.
I also would like to add that all of these girls got into anime after Gura graduated. Especially like the Nazi girl, she definitely did. Akemi is
Wait,
like
so
been
they
slowly.
Were all VTubers before they got into anime?
The Nazi girl wasn't. I think Akemi was. I don't know about some of the others, but a lot of these girls are tourists. Like again, Akemi read My Dress Up Darling and called it woke because there's cross-dressing in it. And I'm just sitting here like, I'm just like, you're a fucking
Do you know how many
retard.
straight guys do fucking cross-dressing for cosplay?
I just want to stress something. How on earth can you certifiably call yourself a weeb and not understand Otokonoko culture?
Well, so these people again, like the defense from the Akemi girl is like, oh, I'm Christian. Obviously, I'm going to be against this stuff, and it's just like, yeah, but I know a lot of Christians that can enjoy this stuff and make separations from real life, and it sounds like you're having problems separating from real life. So you're a poser. Like they're all posers, and she crashed out so hard today, being like, oh my gosh, these people are getting so dumb around me. You're all retards for saying this shit. Obviously, I'm gonna be against this stuff, and it's like, you can be against it IRL. Obviously, I really don't want to like commingle with somebody who acts like Astolfo 100% of the time and wants to be a woman, but like, you know, there's a difference.
Yeah, I heard Kimmy
there's a difference.
Like being against what was it, gay people and woke people, and it's like, well, I'm against it because it's my Christian values. I'm like, yeah, really, where in the Bible does it mention being against woke? Where does it even say woke in the fucking Bible, you goddamn maniac?
Also, you got the Christians criticizing people for swearing, and it's like, where in the Bible does it talk about swearing?
Well, I mean, like, you don't even have to do that.
Oh my god.
All you have to say is just like, you can be like, you can obey your Christian values and still love people. You can say, I disagree with that fundamentally, but you don't have to ruin it for everybody else. Like, just go around and say, I think God thinks that this is wrong, but God also wants you to be happy. Just don't violate what I think makes me happy in my corner, and we should be fine. That's what God intended when it came out of Christianity.
God gave us all
free will. And I think a lot of Christians forget that there's a space and time to come down and say, hey, brother, I think you need a correction. And then there's also space and time to be like, you know what? I can ignore it. You know, like literally, some of Christ's best disciples were some of the worst people according to society. Some of his favorite people were lawyers and tax collectors and debt collectors. And it's just like, Are you telling me that you would push down those same people today? It sounds like what you're doing. You're not willing to foster those people, bring them in, and actually be friends with them and teach them. Sounds like all you're going to do is sit there and judge them. And Christ didn't judge people like that. So
Christ didn't judge Mary Magdalene, but you know that's not the point.
No.
No.
At the risk of upsetting somebody, I'm sorry, I can't hear the word correction normally anymore.
I was about to say. So, might I actually add on to that, by the way? The VTAR group is actually just like straight. I'm almost convinced that they are literally just being controversial just for the sake of like trying to like get clout.
Probably.
Oh, I believe they are.
Literally.
I mean, there are people who purposely try to upset people to get clicks.
They do. And now that they've gone down, I have not heard. After they stopped like whining and bitching and moaning after their first week of being around, I haven't seen anything about them. The only recent thing has just been Akemi saying, "Oh my gosh, I don't like this gay shit from My Dress Up Darling," and it's just like, okay, you're trying to get attention again.
Watch it.
Fucking leave, bro. Fucking quit watching it.
Don't watch it, you stupid bitch.
I hate it when people just walk into places and they sit down and act like it needs to conform to them.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking. It's the two same shit sides of the same coin. Just like think about it. It's like all this puritanical bullshit. It just all the people who keep talking about like, oh wow, maybe the UK actually has a fucking point with like censoring shit. It's like, why are you like this?
Oh, they do not.
Like, why the
censorship
fuck
of any kind is fucking horrible.
On the topic of religion and stuff, I just want to say that like people constantly take things and twist it for their own agenda, and it's really fucking horrible. Trust me, I know. I grew up in a Catholic school for 10 years. So, yay! Oh, Jesus.
I have apparent news right here that says that this is from Zukusushi, I think. He is spearheading the fight against censorship in Japan. He recently actually ended up sending out this tweet that says, "Thanks for your support. MasterCard has finally broken its silence. It seems MasterCard is beginning to sense the danger in the global movement. However, their claim with all the legal purchases and are permitted clearly contradicts their terms and conditions. Visa can continue to use the same catchphrase, and they should explain how it is consistent in their terms and conditions." Zenko, that's basically his name. He has been helping out with keeping up on what Japan had to deal with when it came to like the censorship that MasterCard and Visa have been doing. By the way,
welcome back.
Welcome.
Yeah, the payment processing stuff that happening throughout most of Southeast Asia, not just Japan, happened a couple years ago, and it was a precursor, like a canary in the coal mine, to what's happening now.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? What'd you say? I kind of blinked for a second there.
Oh, I said that what happened with payment processors limiting Japanese platforms and outlets a couple years ago was a precursor to what is happening now.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. That is very accurate. It's always going to be something fairly niche to start out.
With it, and amazingly, they did get away with it, and that's why they thought they can get away with it now.
Yep.
But
now that they're not getting away with it, but now they're losing here, Japan is now fighting back because they've been fighting back, but they've had no leverage to stand on. But now that they're being fought back in the UK, in Australia, in America, especially America.
You know, that is the funny thing too. The two most outspoken countries against censorship is America and Japan.
Yep.
We are kindred spirits.
We really are.
Just like Trump and that one Japanese emperor.
It's really fucking funny though, because like Europeans don't seem to like a lot of people in Europe, at least Western Europeans, the more terminally online ones anyway. They cannot mentally comprehend like America and how different it is from the rest of the world, because like America is a country founded by rebels. We've always had a very rebellious spirit, about us.
The average
And,
European would lose his mind if he went down the fucking Texas highway, dude.
We most Americans don't take this bullshit laying down. I mean, look at exactly, Templar Prohibition. That shit didn't last very long. Fucking
Well, this
killed
came
more
up the
people
other
than it
day.
helped.
So a lot of
You know,
people
look,
seem to have the idea of. Well, a lot of people seem to have the idea when something goes wrong in America, it's like, well, why don't you guys vote it out? Well, a lot of times what we do is we just don't listen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's actually
And
not.
so
There's
too
a lot-
it becomes an issue where they voted out themselves.
In America,
I mean,
there are
here's
so
the
many
issue, too,
laws.
with groups. Oh, yeah, and like an issue with groups like Collective Shout, they're not new. Prohibition, the 18th Amendment, was started by a feminist movement. A prohibitionist
Wait, what?
back
Yeah,
in
it
the
was.
1800s. Yes, that was started by feminists all the way back then. So feminists have been fucking with our rights for literally hundreds of years.
Feminists ruining everything.
Oh, by
Challenge
the way,
impossible.
if you want someone to blame for income tax, blame the prohibitionists, by the way.
Bruh.
That's another
But yeah,
one.
I've had to try and explain this to Europeans before, and it's like, you Americans don't seem to vote people out when they do stuff you don't like. It's like, yeah, we just choose not to listen to them. We have states all the time that's like, hey, there's this new federal law, we're just not going to obey it.
See, that's kind of the thing about America that I think people don't realize. It's that America is a very large, is less a single country and more of a collection of a bunch of smaller countries.
Yep.
That
Like-
Yes, we
that
are
every
the
so
United
often agree on
States
one
of
thing.
America. Again, 50
Like, realistically-
states, 50 sovereign, more or less, states that are loosely governed by a federal government. That's the ideal plan for America anyway. So really, it should be more up to state by state what's going on with, of course, the federal government going, yeah, but you can't do crazy shit that impedes on the rights of other states. That is how our system works. And yeah, Europeans don't really understand that.
Like, the thing
No.
is that the federal government, the worst they can do is threaten, oh, well, we just won't give you any funding. Or we'll pull back,
they do
or
with
reduce
PBS.
funding.
Yeah, I love
Like they
when
do with
that for, like
PBS.
Texas or even like yeah.
Honestly, I'm
know-
glad that PBS is falling apart. Fuck PBS, because you know what? The thing is, like, PBS, from what I've heard lately, it's more about indoctrinating the children. They don't really give a fuck about teaching the children anymore like they used to back in the day. Not
They
only
made
that,
Mr.
They fell off.
Gay.
wasn't-
They fell off.
wasn't there
Listen.
that fucked up hot mic moment where like a PBS exec said, hey, we should round up insert political opponent here and their children and put them in camps?
I've not
I
heard
can't
that one
verify
before.
that, so let's
Least
let's not
unhinged
go around making those
PBS rap.
claims, please.
You know, I kind of realized something about the UK now. We finally have something that goes against with their whole well, these are schools in a bloody fucking firing range. We can finally at least just say,
You
well, at least
got
we
a
actually have
license
freedom
for
of
that,
speech.
I don't need one.
No,
I'm
I want to
free.
stress. I want to stress. America is one of the. There are very few countries where the freedom of speech is genuinely enshrined in law, like in America.
Yeah, and that's the other
Yeah,
thing.
even
A lot of
even
the
a lot of other countries, sovereign nations that have
They'll
quote,
claim they
unquote,
have freedom of
free
speech. They
expression,
don't, though.
free speech. They have it, but not in the same way that we do. The
It's not
Constitution trumps
enshrined.
any other law in the nation. That doesn't matter if a new law comes out, if the Constitution, if it contradicts it, boom, Constitution trumps it. For instance, Canada has freedom of speech, but their charter, which is their version of the Constitution, actually is able to be superseded by any law created after it, making the charter absolutely worthless.
Wait,
The protections for their
what?
First Amendment are absolutely useless because any law made afterward can basically make the previous law in their constitution moot. This is something Ian Rocco the Bailey talks about all the time. He's a Canadian firearms attorney.
okay, so if you
That's
have a
fucking crazy.
constitution, but it can be superseded by modern laws, what's the point of having a constitution?
Exactly.
To pretend.
But that is what most sovereign nations, most developed nations have in the form of their constitution. It's not really
Canada is a fake
nearly
country.
as strong as ours. Yeah, well, I would say most
mean,
countries then are
It's
pretty much fake
it's
if we're going to use that as a
more a
standard.
vassal.
It's a vassal. Look, it's the 51st It's a 51st state, and we all know it.
Listen, I don't want Canada to be the 51st state. I think we need to break it up first, and then maybe keep some, like maybe
you guys should say
send some of the population to some re-education
themselves to be the
camps.
51st state.
Funny you should say that. Apparently
Let
Ontario
our
wants to
Puerto
be
Rican
one.
friends.
If they become the
Argentina,
51st
what?
state, then we'll have too many stars. We can't have any more states.
Okay, yes, honestly, for me, genuinely,
I do honestly think
the
that's
flag.
the main issue and
50.
problem. Yeah, I think that's the whole reason why keep denying Puerto Rico
That's why it's
statehood.
going to be a
It's
territory.
like, look, we have to change we have to change the and we can't change the flag. If we do, I'm sorry, you get out of here.
Yeah, no.
It's a round number. You can multiply it by any other freaking number. It's great. 50
Listen,
is beautiful.
Let's get rid of California first, then we can adopt Puerto Rico.
We can sell we can sell California to China. I approve.
Excuse me, I live here.
No!
New York first, then California, Texas directly behind it.
All right,
Oh, well, Texas is fine.
I'm putting up a poll in my chat, by the
China,
way.
basically nothing's gonna change.
What's the poll for?
Oh,
You're gonna get arrested for
you'll
criticizing
see.
Gavin
You
Newsom
look in the
anyways.
chat on Twitch.
How many provinces
what?
are
Canada
on...
be renamed to
What if
North
the United
Montana?
States just kicked out
North
all
Montana.
Wait,
50
how many
states and said,
provinces...
You all
Yes,
have to
no,
freaking
also
You have
yes.
to reapply for statehood. Hey, you're all kicked out. You have to reapply. We'll decide in the morning.
Wait, how many provinces
You know
does the UK have?
I don't know.
The UK? I have no idea.
I think it's
a
like
lot
3
less
I
than
think
it
it's
used
just
to be.
3 separate. I think it's just like 3 countries or something like that. Like
It's
it's
weird for ya.
it's Britain, Ireland, and
Australia
Wales.
doesn't take
Hey, we could get
not,
like 60 out of that.
Huh?
Think about it. You get some of Canada, some of the UK, and we can have multiple states. But they'll be way too far
Okay,
away.
listen,
Oh,
listen.
well, what about Greenland? Greenland could be like 3 states.
Okay, I wouldn't take issue with us taking Mexico as well. I want to believe in Greater America.
Excuse me?
I mean,
Greater
Dax, if you
American
look at it this
It'll be
way, you
so
don't have to worry
beautiful.
anymore.
Yeah,
you
you're
can
right.
be a
You know
citizen
what's funny?
then.
Mexico is the only state in North America that
Son of a
actually is
bitch.
not a part of OPEC. They have their own oil processing ability.
See,
It's
here's the
not
thing: we got to
international, it's like
liberate them
ours
from the
is.
cartels first.
We got it. Look, they got oil, and we gotta liberate them.
In Greater America, there are
I've
no cartels.
I've
Welcome to
always said,
democracy.
instead of going over to like Iraq or some other Middle Eastern country and dump all of our taxpayers' dollars there where they don't even thank us for it, why not go help out the people in South America dealing with the
Dude,
cartels?
Why are we
That's the
sending
war on
people
terror that
across
should be
the
fought.
Ocean? It's so close, too.
Get the people closer to the border. Help the South Americans get rid of the freaking narcos. If we get rid of the
we can
narcos, we
drive
would
there.
be better off. Be better off for
barely
everybody,
need a
for both
passport
America
for
and
this.
fucking South America. Is all I'm saying.
You barely need a passport at that point.
Like seriously, I really it
Yeah,
does
you
piss
just
me
need a
off
real
considering all the bullshit people in South America deal with their corrupt politicians and shit. Like, why are
Someone
we
said
not
Canada,
focusing in our
more
backyard?
Like northern Montana.
Oh, we already made
It's
that
just
joke.
it's just all gonna be Montana.
It's because of the CIA, that's why.
It's all Montana.
I blame the CIA, or as the South Americans
CIA
call them,
is
La CIA.
Funny you should say that. Apparently, the CIA did an investigation. They said they had nothing to do with a greater conspiracy to take over the world.
The Council of Investigation investigated itself and said there was no corruption.
Something like that.
Jesus Christ.
We have investigated
But we did
ourselves
find
and
but we
found
did find
ourselves innocent.
corruption. But we did find corruption in one of the other states, so we're gonna have to invade them.
It's like a fat guy who
Yeah,
says,
that
"I
is-
don't know
that is
how I
one
got fat."
thing
You were there when you
that,
got
like,
fat.
the federal government is good for. One state cannot invade the other state. Yeah, that cannot happen.
Don't you know,
You
Ray?
just
sounds like
wait.
weird talk.
You just
all
wait.
water
You just
related.
wait.
Good reason.
You just wait till the Texas legions cross
Listen,
the border.
No, look,
when our
it's
football
gonna
team
be some
loses, I don't
weird-ass fucking
care.
State that none of us consider. If we start letting states like expand and take over, like Delaware, some shit's gonna take over a third of the country, and everyone's gonna be confused as shit.
I'm pretty sure Florida is gonna always be independent. It's gonna be like people who try and invade
Florida's
Russia in the
gonna get,
winter.
like,
Dude,
Hey,
it's
hey,
gonna
hey,
get
Dominic,
Georgia,
Dominic
South
in chat.
Carolina.
Oh, sorry. Dominic in chat, I'm going to say this right now. California will never fucking invade Texas. I'm going to tell you that right now.
No, they never will. Okay, counter argument to that.
Listen.
Californians left California for Texas.
You're going to be outnumbered by several like 1,000 Texans armed to the dick and their Mexican neighbors along with them.
Yep.
The legal ones,
Yeah,
of course.
but California also has Mexican neighbors.
Yeah, but they're the wimpy ones.
And we actually
Yeah, they're
let
the
ours
wimpy
in
ones.
to support our forces, so...
I just wanted to ask, most
No,
people here are from
cities,
America,
that's
right?
all soldiers.
I believe...
Yeah, I'm from California.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry.
California's not part of the union. I'm sorry.
Hey! You should set.
Motherfucker.
We need to set up a GoFundMe to get her out of there.
What?
I mean, look... We're going
Operation
to be
Lolly
nomadified
Rescue.
pretty soon, so...
This is America, sir,
Also
not
lives
temp.
in California, so...
Oh, Temp. Oh,
Not
that's
me.
right. Temp, you're also. Yeah, we need to get you
I
both
also
out of
am
there.
Californian.
We need to get you both out of there.
Sorry
Holy
for your
shit.
loss.
Run!
Look, if I get a hold of a sailboat and enough like stuff for like solar supplies and stuff, I'm good. I'm gone. I'll just go north
All
until
right.
I hit ice.
So Ava's just a migrating bird now?
Yeah.
I've always okay. First of all, I've pretty much always been nomadic.
Excellent account. Thank you again for
This
another
is the
gift
most,
sub. I
like-
appreciate that.
This is the most stationary I've been in years.
Let me see.
As somebody who is nomadic for a bit there, I understand.
I was just
Wait, I
asking
didn't
because I'm
realize
like
I was
the only
going.
person here who's from the EU.
Yes,
sorry.
Kite lives in Poland.
Yeah.
Poland.
My
Oh my
condolences.
god.
Actually,
wait, you
Poland's
live
the
in
most
European
based
Texas.
of the EU, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're in European
Poland
Texas. You
is
should be
extremely
fine.
based, but my
Yeah,
issue with
okay,
Poland
true.
is they're also always look. Someone invades Poland, boom, World War happens. It's happened twice now.
True.
No, no,
True.
she's not wrong. She's not wrong.
No,
That
you
also
should
means
understand.
that we'll know when World War III is coming.
No, you should
Oh,
understand
gosh.
this
You know, one of my
too.
favorite
Poland has
World
been
War II stories
militarizing
is actually
fast.
From Poland?
That's
Poland,
true.
Yeah,
Poland's
it
like
happened.
No,
One of my
no.
buying a
favorite-
lot of
one my
ordnance
favorite
from us,
World
by
War
the
II
way.
stories is from Poland.
Guys, new World War III rat. Poland's gonna be the instigators.
Like
Poland's
Poland
tired
saw.
of getting
Listen,
This time, Poland
listen,
is
Poland
tired
saw-
of being kicked around. They're doing the expanding. They take Germany in record time. No one's ever seen anything like it.
like Germany tries to show up on
Fuck
Poland's
yeah.
border. Germany tries to show up on Poland's border and be like,
real quick. My
Sorry.
favorite World War II story involving Poland. Germany decided to be a bitch, invade Poland. They actually attacked this small town, with a postmaster, a post office there.
"Oh
yeah,
yes,
that
this
story.
story. I love
The
this story."
postmaster there actually trained every member of the post office for like guerrilla tactics and stuff, and this little post office repelled basically the entire German army for like 8 hours.
Holy
Like,
shit.
it's like,
Okay,
holy
people-
shit,
Yeah,
you know,
that was a
it's
gr-
fucking
ugh.
amazing.
People often make fun of how quickly Poland fell, but people don't realize
Poland
that Poland
fought-
is a very flat country.
Also, like
Damn.
the thing
Yeah.
is, the Poles
So it
fought
needs
hard.
correction, is what you're saying?
Yeah, the Poles do not fuck around.
Well,
Very true.
Germany and Russia both were
Oh.
looking at Poland. They were just
Do
like,
you
you know.
the story
correct.
about the night that stalled a SS armored column? Yeah, it was
You're
like
gonna have to remind me. That doesn't.
so
sound
I can't
familiar.
remember if it was in France or if it was in Czech, but there was like this old man and he was like the last of a long order of knights. So like he would still wear like plate armor and shit. He had like a fucking morning star, he had a sword, he had a shield, and
Holy shit.
he had a squire and a fucking horse. And
Okay,
what
why
he
does it
did,
sound like Magic
I-
Turtle?
I can't remember if it was in Poland or Czech or France, but
Poland.
like it was Poland.
I'm pretty sure it's
He
Poland.
saw the German tanks coming in, and even though he knew he couldn't do anything about it, he fucking stood right in front of them to confuse the
Oh, you're
fuck
talking
out of
about
them.
Joseph Menzik.
I think so. Yes.
Oh hell yeah.
Here we are. Yeah, history's last knight stood against the Nazis, right here. A
Did
Czech
this
man
guy-
who
did
lived
this-
in Castle Dobrez, Czechoslovakia, and became known for his unique way of resisting the Nazi invasion in 1938. Yeah, he fucking lived in a medieval style fucking castle, had full armor, horseback, freaking shit, everything.
So
Damn.
is this where that Perry this fucking casual meme came from?
I mean, it might as well be.
I had to stop myself when Razor said, "Have you heard the story?" Because my brain said of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Oh my god.
Not a story that I would teach you.
Oh dear God.
You know,
Please don't bring
Oh
up
my
Star Wars
God.
around me. We will go down a rabbit trail.
we will. She is
I
a
love
massive Star
so
Wars
much.
nerd.
I'm playing through Survivor right now.
Oh,
We
nice,
just did
nice.
Fallen Order. I'm doing Survivor now.
I just got done playing KOTOR the other day.
Ava, once you get done that, I highly recommend you go through the original Jedi Knight games.
Yes.
Yes, go
I agree.
go through Jedi Outcast. Oh no, what was it? Jedi Knight.
Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast.
So it's
there's some other
the
ones.
order goes
Goosebumps.
Jedi Knight 2 Mysteries of the Sith, then Jedi
But it's
Outcast,
Dark
and
Forces
Jedi
too,
Academy.
technically.
Well, yeah,
I guess
but
you could probably start with
shit,
Dark
okay.
Forces outright, and just if you want to go for like in chronological order. The Jedi Academy is just one of the ones I'd say is more infamous because it had really good lightsaber combat. And this is me going down a rabbit trail. See what I mean? Never bring up Star Wars around me. I swear to God.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did forget about that.
Hey,
How
no,
far,
look,
Nick?
look, you know what? You want to know how big into Star Wars I am? In fact, I am reaching over to my left right now. I have a my chat. My cousin actually took me to Disneyland for my birthday earlier this year. And my chat
cool.
paid for the money for me to go to Savvy's workshop to design my own lightsaber, which is
Oh,
the
nice.
same lightsaber I have in Fallen Order and Survivor.
Oh, that's so fucking cool.
Something I was never
That's
able
awesome.
to
Yeah, it was really. We almost weren't able to because like the money wasn't wanting to go through or whatever, and it was like at the very end of the day, there was 30 minutes left. I was about to cry, like legitimately, and then the money came through. 10 minutes left. We freaking got in. I was the last one allowed in, and I was like, yeah, it was like just perfect in time. But yeah, there's a whole video. And it's very much, if you're a theater kid, you very much like the dramatization of the whole experience.
We need to
Yeah, it
do
really
a
felt like you
stream
were a
together
Jedi
sometime.
making a freaking. Oh, that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
that's
have a mutual
Okay.
thing to.
last thing. What is your favorite lightsaber form? What's your favorite form of combat?
Fuck.
Would
Wait.
Vapad
Trying to-
be considered one?
Yes,
Yes,
because
Bob,
Vapad.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Vapad.
Freaking
I love Vapad.
lame! Julio, all day,
Yeah,
every
what?
day.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Keep on dying to it.
Oh my god. Gabby just
we
said
did
in
that
chat,
enough.
Akko is collecting all Star Wars tar just like Infinity Stones.
I feel personally.
Da, 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 da.
You know what's really annoying
goodness.
now?
The
Like,
amount of
about this,
times
it's
I've-
a really nice. It's the peace and justice era. So same era as like Yoda and Mace Windu and everything. But I got this. I was so happy, and then someone showed me lightsaber theory sabers. And
Oh
they're
yeah, theory
fucking,
sabers.
like,
Yeah.
just up. They're such a freaking level of their own. I'm like, are you kidding me?
No, I would easily say theory has some of the best sabers on the market, but they're expensive.
Yeah, they are. They're so expensive.
A lot of the fucking sabers people use for like actual like dueling and fencing, they
Yeah,
are
and
fucking
these ones are
expensive.
actually
I would love
designed
full
for
combat
dueling.
Sabers is the thing.
This was a stream about censorship originally, by the way.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
I
how about this?
know.
Ava and Shiroi, we'll do this. We'll have a we'll do a stream together where we just nerd out on Star Wars for a few hours.
Well, I was.
That's
Ava and Shiroi, I'm gonna put you in the
I
breakout
am
room.
contacting representatives, okay? I've done
I-
my job.
I was gonna say if we're like nearing towards the end, I might dip out soon so I can start streaming.
Yeah, actually,
Sure.
I have about 17 minutes before I have to go as well. So
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, I think we've covered pretty much everything we need to cover. But what I
Actually
will.
have something.
Wait. Who?
It's me. Hi.
Hi.
I do have something new. Apparently, breaking news: arrests for offensive social media posts have surged under labor, reaching over 30 per day in 2025.
Yeah, that's in the UK.
Really?
That's the UK.
Yeah, it's the UK.
So the UK is actively arresting their citizens under this law.
Yes.
Yep.
Wait, what?
You heard it
Christ.
here, folk. Dystopian pieces
This
of
law,
shit.
this law actually arrests people?
Yep.
They're
and they
arresting
can
people
add
for it.
Yeah,
on
they can.
to
They
the
can arrest
law,
people under that law, yes.
and they can add on to the law at
What
will.
the fuck?
It doesn't have to be voted on. It just says, "I want this in the law,"
Yep.
and now it's in.
Yeah, it's such an aggressive piece of censorship. Just honestly, if you live in the UK, honestly, like take to the streets, protest, don't fight, don't riot, but protest, make your voice heard through your presence in the public streets of the United Kingdom, because that's the only way that you're going to force a response from the current party who controls Parliament. So that's what you guys have to do. It's getting ridiculous.
It is.
Jesus
Remember, the
Christ.
UK has a limited amount of jail space. They can't arrest all of you. And that's sadly the mindset you're going to have right now. You guys are in public protest, like revolution, whatever you want to call it. You have to stand against this, otherwise you guys are going to be absolutely screwed.
People had to be arrested for weed to be legalized in a lot of places.
All I'm
Yes,
gonna
it did.
say
Yes, it did.
is this: you guys outnumber the authorities. There's not enough of them to control you all.
You can-
Actually, that's part of the psychology of how prisons work. They like to pit prisoners against each other so that so they don't realize that they outnumber all the guards.
Yes, that's why
yeah,
prisoners
but
have
they're not in
different
a prison yet.
gangs and stuff, and they're usually subsected by race and stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is, this is a class issue right now, and the people in government are in one class, everybody else is in another. So there is a very clear line here. It's been drawn in the sign. It's up to us, the citizens, the people, to meet that challenge line and tell them that no, this is not your government. You don't get to arrest people for fucking hate thought.
I hate thoughts.
Make your government beholden to you, the
hate
people.
thoughts. I hate
Hate
thinking.
thoughts. I hate my thoughts.
No, I hate.
I hate thoughts too.
Yeah, e-thoughts suck.
Oh,
yeah, eat thoughts.
I hate them too.
Oh yeah, speaking of bots, apparently the you guys ever notice that there's little to no bots on Twitter now?
Yeah, they really
Yeah,
cracked
but-
down
I
on
still get
them.
every day.
They all know.
But
they all know
I
what
still
it-
get them every now and then,
It
though.
has been
Yep.
officially. Yeah, it's been officially a full week since I last got my weird ass fucking. You know where you would get added to a group chat by a bot for like crypto scams or whatever the fuck. It's been a week.
I used to
since
advertise myself
and I was getting bored of it.
You know,
Get your Fansly in there.
You know?
Say, hey, if you're here, here's my Fansly.
Oh,
In a way, I'm kind of disappointed though that
Fancy.
I'm not getting added to this anymore. They almost made me feel like somebody actually cared. I almost never got missed DMs
You know,
on Twitter.
look, I hated the ones that were like, oh, hot girls in your area. I'm like, what about hot guys in my area? God damn it.
I know,
What
right?
about hot rods in my area, bro?
I want the
Hell
hot
yeah.
rods
Oh,
in
dear
my
God.
area, but I live in a retirement community.
Well, they're
Oh,
probably
you know,
hot,
I
just
do
not for
too.
your age.
Unfortunately, I feel your pain. There's like, there's
Hot
these
grandmas in your
shambling
area?
mummies are everywhere.
The wrinkly are
No,
the
no, they're
raisin, the
gilfs.
sweets are
Hot-
the fruit.
Hot gilf.
Oh, that's disgusting. Bonk him. Bonk this man.
Bloody murder.
Send his ass to Detroit.
Shit, it's
Send him to
terrible.
Detroit now. Oh my fucking god, why?
Someone has to say something.
Dear
Dax?
fucking god,
Dax,
why?
Play it out,
Dax?
Johnny.
Dax,
Why?
kill yourself.
Oh dear god. So,
Either I said it or someone else was gonna say it.
no, but like in all seriousness though, I do want to make a few if everybody would like to make your own like closing remarks.
Yeah, let's start with the top left though. That way we can all go in order.
Yep, Dax.
You guys like the fan art I got? It's right there. Like
Yeah. Well, I meant like for
It's a
well,
name,
not.
though.
I'm also meant like for like the subject.
Is that
Yeah,
look,
so we can
look,
close out.
This is his minute to say whatever he wants. I like your fan art very much.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a mango, but my actual statement is as an artist and someone who's been living off of just being creative for like damn near a year at this point, please support your local artist, and please, for the love of God, don't take for granted the freedom of speech and the freedom to express yourself. It is something that we all have as humans, and we need to continue having.
We do. And let this, because if you let these motherfuckers put this shit in, you're never gonna get this shit back. Because once the government takes a particular freedom from
It's
you,
very hard to claw it back.
it's very hard to
we got rid of Roe v. Wade.
Well, well, you know what I mean.
It's very hard.
Yeah, but it took forever for that.
To claw it back
So
that being
is a
said,
thing.
yeah.
Thomas is thinking about getting rid of gay marriage, so anything can happen.
if it
let's
does
be real,
come
that
down
was
to
just
it,
a SCOTUS petition. There's all kinds of crazy petitions. There was a petition like 2 months ago to put a Bible in every classroom in America. Are they going to listen to it? Probably not.
It's a violation of separation of church and
When it
state.
comes to SCOTUS.
Okay, honestly,
Yeah.
my bigger reason why we shouldn't do it. That's a massive tax. Like, that's a massive tax burden. That's gonna be expensive.
No, you just gotta get those shitty little paper Bibles.
Yeah,
Actually,
they
did
give
you
those away
hear
all the time in the
what
mental
was it?
wards.
I think it was
No,
Louisiana or
every
Oklahoma
classroom,
state
though.
senators who suggested that the Bible that they put in every class would be a Trump Bible.
Oh,
I'm not
gosh.
joking. This
What?
is
Anyway.
legislation proposed by those state
Okay,
senators.
well,
Again, on the
Anyway.
state level. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
but yeah,
They had
Mizu.
to be joking. Dax had more to say, I think. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
that being said, if it does come down to it, don't be afraid to be expressive of whatever you want to draw or whatever you want to make in life. It may seem like everything is dark if you're an artist or anything nowadays, but just keep going. That people always like new and exciting things from like actual artists. If not, I'm gonna start selling this. You want some anime TVs, man? I got that good shit on me.
His commissions are open.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah,
does.
it's always
he does,
open.
He does make very good stuff. Like, seriously.
Hi.
Actually, I'm gonna open up a DM. Oh, wait, cool. I'm already a friend. Yes.
Please
don't talk
about the coffin around me. I constantly fear every single day. Please.
I do need to commission.
Coffin,
Dax.
coffin, coffin, coffin,
Son
coffin.
of a bitch!
So,
Dax, you
There's a
owe me
few
a
things I
coffin
need.
art, don't you?
so
Oh shit! I need to bother my manager.
Izu.
Alright. In that case, are we just gonna close out from here? Cause
Oh, well, everybody was supposed to go from top left to down. Mizu.
So, as somebody who is not an artist and somebody who is an accelerationist, you should all be using AI because the government has no trust for you, and other artists will eventually sell you out to the government. So your best bet is to learn to use AI and make
Mizu
all
needs
your
correction.
degenerate porn yourself.
Mizu needs
Oh.
correction.
Okay, well then.
Mizu needs
Dax,
correction.
I didn't know you swung that way.
So-
Also follow Mizutamari VT on Twitter and YouTube.
He also has an OnlyFans. Kite.
I was just gonna say, okay, yeah, I'm an artist and all that, but I mostly want to talk about me just wanting to be a VTuber, not because I was super into VTubers at the time, but I just wanted my damn privacy, man. That's all I cared about. I wanted to have a little silly avatar, make my silly little videos, do my silly stuff, just have fun on the internet. So it really sucks that that might be breached. I'm sure it's scary for a lot of other VTubers as well. You know, that their privacy could be breached. So yeah. Let's make sure this doesn't happen.
Hey, Akko.
My only thought is if a bunch of VTubers do get doxxed, I will be sympathetic to a lot of people, and others I'll just be like laughing at. So yeah, I'd hope it doesn't happen though. But don't forget, you do have, if you're an American, you do have your rights as an American citizen, that being the Second Amendment. So if it comes down to it, use it responsibly, just as the
Also,
founding fathers
Molvad
intended.
VPN is like $2.
Yes, Molvad VPN is $2.
Yeah, also VPNs, yes.
So, Shiro. Sorry, Shiro.
Okay, so I wanted to stress that personally for me, I have made it a bit of a personal thing. If any platform ever comes asking me for my ID, I am going to cease all activities on that platform. It's just one of those things that I've decided I don't feel comfortable giving. These people have my real name. They have my credit card information. They have my address. But my ID is a step too far. I don't want that in a database somewhere because it has too much information on it.
Yeah, I was... Continue, sorry. Don't mean to interrupt.
It's one of those things where I think that it's not just even the government that you need to do. You need to punish companies just as much as anything, because them complying shows that they truly do not care about their users or their audiences or anything of the sort. So yeah, I think that's all, honestly.
All right, good. Temp?
You just need to make sure you protest within spaces and make sure your voice is known. Contact all the right people and get what you can done. And don't take away the anime titties.
Word, brother.
When the anime titties get taken away, that's when, you know...
All work and no anime titties makes Jack a dull boy.
You take away my anime titties, we're gonna have words.
When the anime titties go away, that's when you start knocking on doors.
Time to throw hands. These hands ready to eat for everyone.
My point there, Ravenfire, is the fact that it doesn't matter if they consider that enough. My point is if they ever ask for an ID.
Yeah, it's a step too far.
It's a matter of principle at that point.
I don't want to have to stop making content just because they're asking for too much information.
Alternative platforms
I'd have to actually touch
fans
grass.
will actually follow you. But, like, real fans will follow. That's how I look at it.
So
real
Ava?
fans will be your only fans if you think about it.
Yeah.
Yes, so I think now more than any other time, especially if you're a United States citizen, especially if you are one who voted for the current government structure. Okay, if you voted for Trump, great, but it's time to put them to task, because right now they're not performing the way that they said they would and the way that they promised that they would. And the only way that they're going to hear our voices is if we put their asses on the line in the midterms in 2028. So make it that fucking clear to them. You will lose my vote, and therefore have a more difficult time retaining the seats that you need to pass legislation if you do not address these issues, if you do not pass the Fair Access to Banking Act, if you do not reject and reshelve the Kids Online Safety Act, that horrid piece of legislation. Make sure that your representatives are actually representing you. Use code ELFPOWEREVA at the Dragon's Treasure Tea for 10% off your final purpose.
I need to contact the T-Man.
Hey, you really just dropped that, didn't you?
That's fine. Hey, she's got to get that bag. It's all good.
I tell ya. I thought we were trying to do some stuff here, and then just that's shameless.
Listen. Shiroi and Ava get the adorable pass, so that's fine.
Do I get the adorable pass?
No.
Look, I'm being headcounted right now. You can't stop that.
Not even a little? Not even a little, bro? Come on. Not even one?
I'm sorry.
Get a little chibi bottle then.
Okay, then fuck you. Hold on.
Okay, wait, all right. So.
Oh, shit. Can I get one? Okay, fuck you. Hold on. I'm a mango motherfucker.
God.
This guy's ready.
Oh, Jesus. So, I do want to give my own closing statement here. Listen, to those in the UK, I say, don't give up. Keep on fighting. I know right now your government isn't exactly the most receptive. They need to fucking learn a hard fucking lesson here. The more of you that show up to protests is just more ammunition against them. Like I said, you guys outnumber the authority. You are going to have to make some really tough decisions in the coming months. Tyranny cannot simply be voted out. You do have to fight for it, unfortunately. And it may get to a point where I don't know what your government's going to do, because I'm going to be honest with you, the more I have seen shit going on over there, the more overreach your government has done, the less and less I'm shocked. I'm going to be real with you. And if it gets to a point where your government is getting violent against you, I hate to say it, but it's probably going to get to a point where you're going to probably have to do the same. Now, I don't condone violence. I don't like needless war, despite, my military theme and the content that I do. I believe that self-defense, though, is a human right, and that sometimes, when peaceful protest ends, you have to take action. Now, my endorsing violence against the UK, no. What I am trying to say is be prepared for shit if it does get nasty. To the people in the EU, I highly recommend you go through the proper channels and prevent this shit from happening in your countries. Same thing with the Australians. To my fellow Americans...
shit's happening in Australia already.
Oh, I know. To my fellow Americans, please go through the proper channels. Be respectful. Don't use profanity. Don't be angry with these people, because most of the time, the people who answer these phones, these are people who work for these representatives. So please don't take it out on them. A lot of these people actually don't even like half the politicians they work for. They just do it because they need the job. Be respectful, be courteous.
Have a good paycheck.
Yeah, be respectful, be courteous to these people, to these staffers. Send letters, send emails, phone set, call them. Use every mode of communication available to you, so that we make sure that bills like this never come to fruition. We do not want to be like the U.S. And I know there are people out there. I have people from both sides of the political spectrum in my community. And I'm going to say this right now. Right? The MAGA bros out there, you need to hold the fucking current leadership in power check. To the people who aren't the biggest fan of the Orange Man, which I understand, shit, I have my fucking issues with him too. I would highly recommend, at this point in time, set aside your differences for right now, at least for this matter, right? Because if this shit goes into play, it's not going to be good for any of us.
Just because you didn't vote for somebody doesn't mean they don't still represent you.
Exactly.
True.
And we need to remember, no matter how your opinions on the Orange Man are, he's been fighting against the same thing that we're fighting against as well. He's a businessman like the people that don't want this to happen. The people that want this to happen, they're in it for very little things.
I'm not telling people to vote for. I'm not telling people.
Yep.
Have to like or agree with, but I will say this. This is, like I said, this is a bipartisan issue here. And don't give a shit if you're Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, anarchist, fucking Christian, Muslim, Jewish. It doesn't matter. This shit affects us all. Because this is just one major step that they can take to violate our constitutional rights as Americans.
Yeah.
And they want to. They want to.
Hey, Razor.
Yeah?
Where are my fucking head pats?
Okay, give them the head pats.
Yay.
Head pat taxes have been paid. Okay. Well, I know, Akko, you have to go, correct?
I do. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you want to react to Pirate Software with me later, you're more than welcome to.
I will be popping in there.
I wish I could, but it's like 5 a.m.
Yeah, Kite, thank you so much for taking this time to come on. I know, Ava, you just left the call, but thank you for coming on. Thank you all for agreeing to this. This is, it's very important that us as content creators, we let people know about this shit before it gets out of hand.
For sure.
I do appreciate you all for joining me in this, because I feel like this is important for us all, for our viewers. And we should definitely educate our viewers on this shit. I mean, because if this shit gets out of hand, it's not good for any of us, you know?
I agree.
Absolutely.
Anyway,
you can't have viewers if they can't see you, so.
I'll see you guys later.
Bye. Have a good one.
Bye.
Have a good one. See ya, Akko.
Bye, everybody. Y'all have fun.
See ya, Mizu.
Bye, Mizu.
Bye.
All right. See ya. All right. So there's 4 of us left here.
Yep.
Yeah, but I do have to jump out.
But 10 has to go, so yeah, that would make us 4 then. Okay.
I will be sending my chat somewhere for a raid because I think we did enough for today.
My guys, I'm sorry this was kind of a short one. I didn't really think there'd be enough to be said for 3 hours, but I'd say we've said enough.
And
at this point.
I want to make it clear. If you want to know more about the situation, go look at Madam Savvy on Twitter.
Yeah, Madam Savvy, she's been a big outspoken voice with all this stupid bullshit that's been going on.
Oh my fucking god, I just realized something.
Huh?
My category the entire time was on just catting instead of just chatting.
Oh my
Nice.
god. Well, you're a cat boy.
I did not mean to do
fits.
that.
It fits.
Yeah, that's fit.
Do that more. It's funny.
Make sure. Yes, Fox, I know about Mango Dax.
And yet you're the one that doesn't have the cat in your lap. She just did this.
Look, she just comforting.
So in other words, the
She
cat
just
loves
climbed
Shiro
on-
more than you.
She just climbed on top of. She just climbed on my lap, and that's just how it is now.
All right. So that being
I have
said,
to use the bathroom.
go ahead. Go use the bathroom. Thank you for the hydrate, Louis. I do want to thank everybody for coming out and listening to us and what we had to say about this, because I feel like it's very important that everyone knows the shit that these assholes try to pull every few years.
Good stream. Yeah. By the way, everyone on my chat, I will be back hopefully by tomorrow, if not by Monday. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to be playing with Amy. If not, yeah, I'm just going to be drawing and having fun as per usual. And again, if you're still here, don't take for granted your freedom of speech and your freedom to express yourself. It is very necessary for your existence to be that way.
Okay.
I agree. Well said.
At least,
we're gonna go start this raid.
at least she gets the message better than Patton does. Sort of. Never mind. Never mind. She stood up. She stood up.
Always up for tuning into a fellow femboy.
God
damn it, dude. Bye, chat. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
See you. All right. See you, Dex. But yeah, thank you all for coming by. I really do appreciate it. By the way, Kite, this was Oh yeah, that is a thing. Do you mind if I plug that, Kite? So after we had Haru this week for Schizzo Sessions, actually, Kite, you are next on the list.
Yay!
Okay, so we do this bi-weekly, so it won't be this week coming up, it'll be the week after. We'll talk more about that later in DM. So Kite will be our next guest.
Cool.
Assuming nothing catastrophic happens.
Yes. I'm really hoping life isn't lifing for me in the next 2 weeks.
For what it's worth. Potentially, I might end up having. Me and Dax are kind of in a bit of a weird spot with regards to we may be forced to move at some point, so that'll be fun.
Right? Yeah. No, I know all about that situation.
Yeah. Just kind of giving that heads up there.
Yeah, I know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We'll probably be fine though.
I don't know. So, chat, would you like me to end it here, or do you want me to just change the category, or?
Might stay for a little bit longer if you decide to just.
Yeah,
chill.
I think I'm just gonna
My
chill for
sleep
another.
schedule's already fucked. Who cares?
Gotcha. I'm not sure. I guess shoot the shit for an hour.
Okay, well, I'm gonna jump out. You all have a wonderful
you
evening.
have a good one, Tent. See ya. Have a good one.
And then there were 3.
Then there were 3.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll call you back.
Okay, Shira's gonna go use the bathroom.
And then there were 2.
And there, yes.
Oh, I feel like I could have said more. It's just that, my brain has turned to mush now.
No, it is all good, Kite. Seriously,
I was trying so
fine.
hard to focus. everyone was saying.
It's all good. Listen, no, don't fucking worry. You're fine. You're fine.
Tweaking out.
It's all good. It's all good. You gonna head out for Akko? Yeah, I figured Akko's people, yeah. That's fine. I'm just kinda... I feel like 2 hours is a little too short. Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Technically, I've been out of the loop and just learned about all this shit today from you.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And honest to God, it scares the shit out of me.
It's pretty fucking bad, I'm gonna be real. Like, this shit has gotten
The only reason I wanted to become a VTuber was for my privacy. What do you mean you're taking that away?
That was my whole main thing, too. Like, I became a VTuber to get the fuck away from politics and shit, and yet it feels like politics has fucking followed me to this fucking hobby, and it pisses me off so fucking much. It's like, why?
Okay, that's a lot to take in, yeah. Oh my god,
it's like, can politicians not get involved in my shit, please?
For real, dude, it's fucking bad.
I doubt, Louis, it's gonna bleed over to Southeast Asia. I feel like Southeast Asia has more fucking sense, it seems, more than the Western countries anyway.
It depends on where in Southeast Asia you're talking.
South Korea, I could totally see that shit happening.
I could say, yeah, maybe. For what it's worth, they do have an entire generation of men who were, you know, former military, so that makes everything complicated.
Oh, just because they're former military doesn't mean they're for censorship and look at me, I'm former military. I don't like censorship.
Well, I'm not saying they'd be for it. I'm saying they'd be against it. You know, and like any kind of like weird thing where it would make everything.
Well, I will say this: the military in Korea, South Korea, is treated like shit. And that's a reason why.
Most countries that aren't America, honestly.
It's a reason why. Well, no, even in America anymore, like you got a lot of fucking Zoomers and shit who shit on the military now, and it's just like, what the fuck?
But yeah, like the whole thing about this censorship thing going on, it terrifies me because, like, I wasn't trying to necessarily be a VTuber, quote unquote, but I just saw people had moving avatars, and I was like, well, I want to do commentary, and it'd be kind of cool to have a moving avatar. Why don't I do that, you know? I never watched VTubers before then, so...
Yeah, like, I always wanted to do content creation, too, but I didn't want to have to show my face.
Yeah, no, exactly. I know there's gonna be idiots who say, like, oh, well, you're just hiding yourself. What are you hiding? It's like, no, I don't want people to, like, recognize me.
Bitch, I ain't hiding shit. I just don't want people to see my fucking face and dox me, and then have fucking weirdos come and, like, harass my shit.
Then you end up being one of those VTubers with, like, a really iconic voice, and, you know, people notice you anyways.
Oh, I know VTubers who have been recognized by their coworkers and say, "Hey, you sound an awful like this VTuber that plays War Thunder."
Just one of those. Just one of those.
Phalanx you won't be a cam-tuber for much longer.
Yeah.
I am correcting that situation.
I forgot the 4B. Yeah, South Korean feminists are kind of crazy, but also they kind of make some sense with why they're so crazy.
My god, you unlocked the memory by mentioning 4B. Holy shit.
I'm gonna be honest, I've heard like a lot of things about South Korea, and I'm gonna be honest, it sounds like it's particularly difficult to be a woman in South Korea.
Yeah.
Because like it's one of those deals where it's like I disagree profoundly with everything you stand for, but I get it. It's not, yeah, it's just one of those things.
Yeah. Sadly, the way shit is going, it's just like, I feel like there's no middle ground anymore. No, I'm not ending yet. I figured we'd go for another hour. It's just I feel like 2 hours is a little too short to fucking end a stream.
Yeah, we could talk about Star Wars.
But I will say after this next hour, I'm thinking about raiding into Akko and just joining her on shitting on Pirate Software.
Fair enough.
Like the cunt he is.
Got it.
I just want to note. Sorry.
I was just gonna say that I feel like so many things keep happening, and it's just like, oh my god, please just stop. Like with everything being about politics now as well, it's like, bro, I don't want to talk about politics too much on my channel. And then people are like, well, actually, you're obligated to. No, I'm fucking not.
No,
Shut
you're
up.
not. It's your fucking YouTube channel. You say what the fuck you want.
Can I just say, I would like to stop living in historically important times.
Me too. Same.
Yeah, oh my god.
Can life
For
be
real.
boring for just I swear, that's something the boomers had going for them so hard, you know?
Yeah,
They lived in uninteresting times.
I mean, it was interesting seeing their, like, looking at nuclear Armageddon every other week, but at least they had comfort then, you know? They had materialism! We had to give up our materialism because we can't afford it. We can't afford to be alcoholics who beat our wives. It's not fair.
Oh wait, Dominic, you're a streamer. Let me give you a follow then.
Why am I not allowed to beat my wife and be alcoholic?
You have a wife?
Fuck? Oh wait, I do follow you. Never mind. Never mind. I am dumb. I am the dumb, the not very intelligent.
Why am I not allowed to gaslight my children?
God. Dude, I will say the one generation that drives me fucking insane is the fucking boomers.
I think they drive
tell me about it.
They drive everyone insane.
Like, I'll say this. Say what you will about Sam Hyde, but Sam Hyde has made a lot of good content, commentary about the boomers and how they fucked the millennials and Gen Z. With all their fucking bullshit.
I'm sorry, the boomer generation is probably one of the most objectively awful generations. I don't want... It's not...
They
not good to say it, but it's true.
I hate to use the P word, but they were very fucking privileged. I mean, you gotta look at it this way, right? The fucking parents survived the Great Depression. They survived fucking World War II. They witnessed and experienced America at the absolute rock bottom, right? At its worst.
And then they drove it to its peak.
Yeah, and then drove it to the peak of its prosperity, handed it over to these kids. These kids then became teenagers during the fucking 60s, and then they became fucking hippies. They rebelled against everything their parents built, and it just led to all this bullshit.
Oh yeah, no, and then after they were done being all anti-government and all that, they then decided to go off and become like a bunch of... Then they started voting for stuff that specifically would benefit them.
Yeah.
Yes, they became Wall Street, hands down. I know this is... Some might say this is a little bit excessive to say, but I believe 100% Wall Street is everything wrong with the modern age. Wall Street is definitively, hands down, the worst thing that America has ever created.
How much do you hate corporations on a scale of 1 to Johnny Silverhand?
Is there anything above Johnny Silverhand? Morgan Blackhand, there you go.
There you go. Well, Morgan Blackhand was against transhumanism. Like, full-on transhumanism.
Morgan Blackhand was the guy who actually armed the nuke. Or wait, no. No, he was the guy who died the big metal guy.
Actually, they never really said who won in that fight.
Look, all I know is in Cyberpunk 2077, apparently that is Johnny just remembers it as him being him that fought Adam Smasher. He remembers it being him, but like actually John apparently in like canon he actually never fought Adam Smasher.
No, he never did. In the official lore, like based off the tabletops,
and apparently there are no retcons in 2070.
Even though they're blatant retcons.
Well, it could also just as easily be Johnny just misremembering things because he's a narcissistic rocker boy, but you know. Look, anybody who's willing to walk into a corporate office, arm a freaking nuke and kill God only knows how many people, yeah, you gotta be a little bit self-centered to do something like that.
Either that or extremely fucking based.
Was there anything you guys were surprised about finding out during this conversation? Mine was about Nazi VTubers. I didn't think that would exist.
Well, now you have some content.
I'm gonna be honest. If it exists, there's a VTuber of it, okay? Nazi VTubers are just... Look,
hey,
the conversation will eventually move to Hitler, okay?
I didn't know that Tactical VTubers existed until I came across Whiskey Project, and I was like, oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Fair.
Also, shout out to Whiskey Project, by the way, because actually this is how I found out about a lot of the censorship shit, was her talking about it on Twitter.
Okay, Dominic Bites says, we have us in capital. And I agree. One of the biggest examples of the fact that our system is not wholly capitalistic is our healthcare system. Because we have the most disgusting amalgamation of socialized healthcare alongside, what would you call it? Like, I guess a laissez-faire way of handling it?
The Nazi VT is an Argentinian. Why am I not surprised?
What the hell? Oh my
God. Then I have a family in the... You know?
Dude, I
really
used
like
to...
Wolfenstein for some reason.
I used to really be into the art commentary community before VTubers were a thing. And, God, there were so many people who would just make like Nazi characters and be fucking terrible in the art community. So seeing it happen now in the VTuber community is giving me like PTSD flashbacks.
I'll say this, Stoner. No, Leaflet is not a Nazi. As someone who is a mutual with her, no.
Look, all I'm saying, Anarchy, is that.
She's just
and
ahead
I guess
of the curve.
this may be somewhat inflammatory to say, or maybe a bit excessive, but before Obamacare, I was getting regular checkups at the doctor. After Obamacare, I never got my wisdom teeth.
I know you weren't being serious. You were joking, Stoner. Don't take what I said seriously.
I'm just saying that, like, you know. Yes. Like, all I'm saying is, if you go all in, you either go all in on something, or you don't. But the problem is that Obamacare made it to where certain hospitals were more readily able to just, they were functionally able to force treatments to be ridiculously expensive, because they know that somebody's gonna pay for it. They could rely on the government to just pay whatever, at that point. But, yeah, anyways, sorry. That is, me talking. And the worst part about it is, you could roll back everything. Take it all away. And you know what happened? Prices wouldn't even go down at all. Because at this point, we're just in so deep now. The only way to fix it is to just roll everything back and just wait many years for it to finally just correct. It's one of those situations where it's just, you have to just eat bitterness for years because you can't actually sit down and do that. And I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of the Chinese Communist Party, but I love that term, eat bitterness.
Or may you live in interesting times.
Yeah, but specific.
That's another good one.
I think it was either maybe it was Jiang Zemin. I can't remember who specifically coined the term. It was a member of the Chinese Communist Party, but like he said, the Chinese people will eat bitterness or something like that. So basically, like, you know, we're gonna live it just like They will live in poverty and they'll survive just off of just how upset they are, I guess. It's just some crazy, like, it's this crazy term. I don't know. Eat bitterness is basically what the boomers are
Mistake VT.
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
And I'm gonna be honest, yes, we have to eat bitterness. It's the only way anything is gonna get better.
Oh, G is on rocky ground now. Good.
Because we can't just keep kicking the can down the road. And that's what happens when you pass legislation to be like, oh, don't worry, we'll fix this. We'll throw some more money at the problem. It's not, you know. Oh yeah, I actually did hear about that as well. Yeah, there's a lot of bad omens going on over in China, mostly that relate to mandate of heaven.
Oh, the VA is making you have surgery.
Switch back to my
I apologize.
normal model. I just wanted a jump scare.
I apologize for being a little bit excessive there. Just
you're good.
You're fine.
I am passionate on these matters. Okay, I'm very passionate.
I think we all are with matters like this, because like, I'm gonna be real. Like, it's important to keep these fuckers in line. Because like, if you keep letting them overstep their boundaries, they're just gonna keep pushing the envelope more and more and more. They pull shit like this because they want to see how much they can get away with.
Oh, Razor, I sent this in the chat earlier, but one of my friends. No, it's okay. I was gonna say that one of my friends had made a post about the whole censorship thing, and he said pretty much exactly what you said. It was about like Pornhub needing like verification and shit. He just said, this isn't going to protect kids. You should be encouraging parents to monitor their children if you care. Why are you trying to act as everyone's parent? It's almost like this is more about control. Interesting.
I mean, it really is about control. It's not even about the fucking kids. The same people who say we care about the children also didn't want to release the list of high-profile predators.
Yes. And
so,
you know, it's fairly easy to presume that they are like, you know, that they may have reasons. And those reasons may or may not be good.
It's...
Don't trust the government.
One of my favorite quotes from George Carlin was like, politicians like to hide behind.
I want to note, by the way, Dominic Bites, I love Chinese politics. They are so much more fun than American politics.
Well, because there's all those assassinations and...
Well, jeez, it's like a
disappearances.
It's like a soap opera. All right, I was so sad when they killed off former Chinese leader Jiang Zemin in the 13th season. It broke my heart.
13th season.
It broke my heart.
Oh, that's funny.
A wild statement.
Oh, dear God. But, yeah. Oh, man. I wish we knew what happened to Naomi Wu, the sexy cyborg. Who the fuck is Naomi Wu?
Oh, fuck! I think I remember her. Wasn't she one of those people who came out with some allegations against some Chinese leaders or something and just kind of vanished afterwards?
Oh.
Look, all I'm saying is in China they have vans. They have these nice white vans, and people go in these nice white vans, and they never come out of these nice white vans. And there's a lot of tools in these nice white vans.
I'm scared.
Yes. Very special dental equipment.
Very special. A lot of syringes.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. You know, I learned through you that you said that, like, screwdrivers are the best way to remove nails.
Yes, well, maybe not the butt. Like, if you get, like, a nice flathead screwdriver and, like, maybe, like, a mallet or something, yeah, you could take off a toenail easy with that.
How do you know this shit?
Oh my god. When you said nails, I was not thinking about toenails. I thought, oh no.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen,
This is the shit I hear from Shiroi all the time on a daily basis.
Torture is a very intimate thing between you and the other person, alright? You know, you're gonna be spending a lot of time with each other. A lot of time.
I don't think I will be
Kite's like,
there
I don't
anytime
think I'll...
soon.
Kite's like, I don't think I'm gonna be coming on Schizzo Sessions.
That's fine. But I don't know if I'm gonna meet you guys in person because I'm a little
No,
scared now.
listen, we're totally same people, don't.
I do not own a big white van, don't worry.
My fucking god.
That sounds like something that someone who owns a big white van would say.
Whose name? Oh, Kite. Kite's their name's right here in the chat on the title. Just click on the name. I'll take you right to their Twitch. Also, check out Kite's YouTube channel, Kite-kun. I didn't chat.
They look heavy. Hold on, I got this. They're a little less heavy now.
What
that is a crazy slider.
The badonkers?
that is an absolute wild toggle.
Just take them away.
Wait, you can just slide the badonkers. I think there's several women I know that would like to know how with that secret. Speaking of which, all right, do you want to hear a funny story?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay.
Am I married? No, but I am taken. Just giving that.
Yeah, Shiroi's
giving that out there.
Shiroi's taken. You know what's really funny? I remember the one guest we had on, and I mentioned, oh yeah, me and Shiroi moving in together. And they're like, oh, how long have you been together for? I'm like, we're not a couple.
No, Razor's more like an older brother.
Yeah.
And while I know that a lot of people could turn that into a thing, and no, it's not like
no,
that.
please don't. It's creepy. It's fucking creepy. Don't do that. No. I seriously do not. Do not.
Yeah, no, don't. Remember.
No, I don't. Stop gaslighting.
Garbage! Better stop it right now. Stop it! I'll kill you! Stop it!
Stop it!
She will take your kidneys.
Stop!
That tax in the background.
She will take your fucking kidneys. I've seen it happen. How do you think she afforded? How do you think she afforded that live 2D?
I thought about it.
Okay, one Razor. If I, you know how much a kidney is worth at the red market? I don't know what the current going price is, but last time I checked about the value of a kidney on the red market, it was in the area of like 200K.
That's life-changing money.
Yeah, I know. And the fact that you can't legally sell your own organs is garbage to me.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, I'll fucking give away my kidney. Fuck that.
Fuck, I have two. Take the one.
$200,000.
How likely will you find yourself in a situation where you're gonna need both the kidneys?
Big brain.
I'll give you both of my kidneys and then go on dialysis for the rest of my life.
Big brain move. What if I give my kidney to Razor and Razor gives me his kidney and then we sell them? That is technically not mine.
Because it's organ trafficking, but you know.
But I want the money.
I just find it stupid
Oh no,
that you
I'm keeping it as just chatting, just because the game's just in the background.
I hate the fact that you can't sell. Like, I think it's stupid. Or I think it's stupid. Look, Bomchi, I get it. Only Krogan are willing to buy them. That's a reference, everybody. That's a reference.
Yeah,
Some people got it.
Shiroi is a professional spacist. Okay, she partakes in the spaceism.
Razor, do you not know the lore behind that?
Yes, I know. Krogan have several testicles. I know.
No. Do you not know the lore?
The genophage, yes.
No, but like, do you not know like? Okay, so there's like a thing. I can't remember. I think it's like they think that if they eat like the testes of other species, then it'll increase their fertility.
It'll increase their male vitality or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
No, it increases their fertility. So they think. But I'm pretty sure like
so they think, but they don't think. Krogans and thinking is a very
And lore, I'm pretty sure it's like just a hokey, like, you know, it's like one of those, like, you know, oh yeah, drink this silver stuff, and then, like, you know, it's good for your health, and then it turns out down the line, and then you turn blue.
Penis wines? You mean piss?
Penis Do not ingest silver. It'll turn your skin blue.
I was gonna say your chat is so refreshing.
Thank you.
What?
My chat is a mix of my people, Shiroi's people, and I think I see see a few of Valko's people too.
Yeah, I apologize again.
You're fine. You're fine.
The last time, I was gonna say that the last time my chat got a little bit silly, fucking Twitter like hounded me for it. I was just like, why are you screenshotting shit out of context and like giving me shit? I have a mod, right? I have a mod who likes to.
It's because fun's not allowed.
Yeah, I know. I have a mod who likes to make little silly jokes that she's like into murder or whatever. But like it's so clear that it's just a joke. She's like, simply kill them, Kite. It's okay. Murder is fine. You know, it's so clearly not genuine.
Seriously?
Yes, they did. They got mad.
That is actually funny. I like that.
Dude, like that's like if somebody took my Fed posting way too seriously. I was just like, oh yeah, no.
No, they seriously got
like
mad.
They unironically
you condone murder. Like what?
You know what's really funny, Shiroi? Sleepy Project used to do Fed posting all the fucking time.
I love Fed posting. It's so much fun.
Oh, people on Twitter just don't know how to have fun.
It's so much fun to pretend to be a Fed, you know?
Hell yeah.
How do you do, fellow extremist? Would you like to commit some terrorism?
Would you like to buy this Glock with an unauthorized switch?
I even scraped off the serial number just for you.
I too do not like the pedophiles that run the world.
Would you like to assist me in my overthrow of the federal government?
I too like to play the video games.
Dude, I still remember because you came around the time that I was making that video about how everybody in the VTuber community was hating on like male VTubers. It was during that time I got into beef with some VTuber. I don't even know why. I wasn't like attacking him for anything. He just fucking came at me because, oh, you say that men are bad? Well, now I have to fucking defend the women. I was like, what?
Oh my god.
What?
He started to rant to me about the patriarchy. He was like trying to school me.
What the fuck?
What?
He was like, listen, let me tell you something about the patriarchy. I was like, okay, what is that?
Anybody who starts a conversation like that, you immediately walk away.
It was sad because it was a VTuber I actually watched before. That made it sad.
Ah, that sucks.
I was like,
wait, was this somebody that you kind of looked up to?
Yeah, I liked his content. I thought he was funny, and then he just did that, and I was like, well,
that sucks.
I'm never watching you again.
That happened to me with one particular content creator, and I was Yes, mistake. I told him he was a cunt.
I have learned is that, like, in VTubing, never meet your heroes.
It depends. There's some people that are actually really cool. Like, I met Wishy. Wishy turned out to be awesome.
Okay, yeah, Wishy's cool. I like Wishy. Yeah, but, like, it's just, like, one of those things where it's just, like, I just... It always... And I know it's kind of weird, because it's up to me, but, like, it's, you know... It feels like so often, you know?
I get what you mean.
Anyways, I had another thing I needed to add to the Fed posting. You can tell that I support your political views because of my polo shirt and khaki shorts.
I too like to wear the Hawaiian t-shirt. I too want to partake in the bugaloo.
Anyways, I'm done. That's all.
Please, fellow dissident, tell me what is the bugaloo?
Back pocket. That's wild. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Oh,
honestly, though, I kind of do. Genuinely, that one day I can get big, just so that, like, and I hope that if I do, I end up being an idol worth, you know?
Yeah, it's still wild to me, like, after my channel had that first little blow up after the V-Shoujo drama, the first one, not the recent one.
Oh god. Yeah, the V-Shit show.
Yeah, I still find it so strange when people are like, oh my god, I love your content. Oh my god, I look up to you so much. I'm just like, really? I'm like a fucking dumbass. Why?
It broke my heart when I had to tell all of my V-Show that it's V-Shover.
Oh god, do you remember how did it go? The Ninja Sisters prayer? How does it go? Again?
Oh frick! I think it might have featured a little. Wait, hold on.
No, it was called the Sisters Prayer. That's the clean version of it anyway.
But I was bringing it up because when I raided into your stream before and you started just like praising me, I was like, how do I respond to this?
Wait, who, me praising you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Frick.
Yeah, you were like saying so many nice things. I was like, oh my god, how do I respond?
Oh, I mean, I give credit where credit is due.
Dude,
at the time, I was like incredibly upset because Shiroi has an art sibling who said some really fucked up shit on Twitter about men that really upset the shit out of me, considering a lot of the... She's a bitch. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm not gonna fucking mix words.
I wonder if it's the girl who I also had beef with. I don't know.
Were they a dragon?
I don't know. No, okay. So no, not.
Has a punchable face?
That's a lot of VTubers, Razor. You're gonna have to be very, like, people said I have a punchable, you know, just saying. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna be like, has a punchable face among VTubers!
Fair enough.
Yeah, like, you gotta narrow the thing down a little, like, seriously.
You know,
it was somebody else entirely then. The person who I was talking about made some sort of post being like, well, you can't say that, like, we say that all ticks are bad. So, I mean, you can kind of apply that to men. It like, didn't make any sense. It sounded like schizo posting. I was just like, how? You're comparing human beings to a bug. What are you on?
That is a very interesting way to go about it.
And that's when that guy got upset because I think they're friends or something. So, I was just like, oh, well, I'm sorry, but... what she said was kind of stupid, bro. I don't know. Sorry, not sorry.
For real. Man, it sucks when there's a content creator you look up to, and then you find out that they turn out to be shitheads. Like,
it wasn't even necessarily that I looked up to him. I liked his videos. I thought he was funny, but yeah, I wasn't expecting him to just be now I need to school you.
Even if it's not even like one of those like, oh my god, my idol just looked at me, started yelling. Even if it's that, even if it's not even like that, it's just like, yes, Mizu has a punchable face as well.
I don't think he really does. Listen, Mizu is a little shit and he owns it, and I respect him for that.
Razor.
What?
You've described why Mizu has a punchable face.
Yeah, just because he's a little shit, I respect that. He goes, yes, I am a little shit. I do not care.
Okay, it's called Kusogaki. Like, seriously.
Listen. Okay? In a world where there are fake as fuck people... Listen.
I will pile drive Mizu!
I will take 10 Mizus over 100 Merryweathers.
Really?
Oh, did I say that out loud? Oops.
Oh, I agree.
So I used to love Merryweather. I used to fucking adore that guy. He was one of my He was one of the reasons why I became a VTuber. I was like, wait, guys can be VTubers too and be successful? Really? Oh shit.
But you gotta remember though, Razor. Liking somebody does not mean they do not have a punchable face.
Yeah, Listen, I'm just gonna agree. I'm just gonna do the man thing and agree with the woman, so I don't have to constantly argue about it.
Well, now that you're acknowledging it, this is gonna turn into an argument. All right, you should just half-hearted and just drop that.
Alright, I get it. Yeah, okay. Look. Yes, punchable face. The face is very punchable. Yes.
Well, now you just saying it like Donald Trump would.
All the One Punch Man memes. Okay. The Saitama special. There you go. Alright. But yeah.
Wait, who are you talking about, Anarchy? This, Futakuchi Mana is unironically an unbearable.
Oh, that bitch, yeah. Listen, I enjoy her music. I do not like her fucking politics, man.
I'll be honest.
She legit said, I thought it was the most... I thought it was the dumbest terminally online bullshit you could say. Literally said, if you avoid politics, you are part of the problem.
I'm sorry,
Somebody told me that. I was so mad. That's the person who was like, you have to talk about politics on your channel because you have a following. Therefore, you have to. Like, no, I don't.
Listen, this stream is one of my very few exceptions I make to the rule because this is shit that's affecting everybody. And... I'm gonna say this right now, chat. Spoiler alert! But when after fall, probably come winter, I'm probably going to do a men's mental health stream in the same style as this one. And Kite, you are one of the guests if you would like to come on for that.
Fuck yeah! I can be one of the boys.
Yeah, there you go. Well, no,
I need more female friends.
I can be both.
Yes, Kite can be both.
Anyways, Anarchy, you gotta remember though.
Oh, interesting fact. Real quick cursed fact. You know that Vivek in Elder Scrolls, he is a hermaphrodite.
Oh, really?
Yes, that is canon. That is canon. And apparently he bit the tip of a Daedric Lord's dick.
Apparently, he's very good with... Totally not a euphemism.
You heard Dax losing it in the background.
Probably Molag, I have no idea.
Not even related. Not even related. He's just laughing about something completely unrelated to us.
I was gonna say that, like, like I think I've told Razor about this. I don't remember. I've talked to a few people about this. That I've had some like experiences being like a guy online, cause
Yes, I remember this.
yeah, it became very apparent how fucking crazy people can be after that.
Yep.
Okay, so I need to drop the meme though. So since Anarch said it, being stupid is required for being a communist. Anarch, you have to remember that girls are at their cutest when they're retarded.
Why do you think blonde girls get so much dick?
Yay!
I'm joking. Oh, you're blonde. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not actually.
Oh, okay.
I'm blonde.
Oh fuck. This is awkward. I forgot. Thought it was like orange with shades of pink, but okay. I guess Shiroi is a blonde, but she is not the dumb blonde. More the
ultimate correction. Oh no!
More the batshit crazy type.
I think you saw in my video.
Oh, go ahead. Same.
Plugged my headphones. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoops. I was gonna say, I think you saw in my video that I showed like an interaction I had ages ago with some crazy girl who assumed I was a guy and just went off the rails. And I was like, oh fuck.
There are one thing I've learned over the years being online and just a lot of interactions with women over the years. There's some crazy girls out there.
Oh, just tell me about it. The other interaction I had was when I think I was on Quotev. Jesus Christ, it was a long time ago. I was like writing stories and stuff, and I had my username as my character Jack, so people just assumed I was a guy. And like in the span of a week, I had like 5 different girls confess that they have feelings for me, and I was like, what do I do?
Oh,
did they not like? What? Did they at least hear your voice or something, or?
No, they didn't. They just assumed. And
you know what they say? Assume makes an ass out of you and me.
Yeah, it's true, but like I didn't know how to react to it, and like at least a couple of them got so possessive. I was like, dude, we're not dating. What's wrong with you? I was like talking to other people, you know, and responding to comments and stuff. And if I responded to some comments and had like a conversation back and forth, this girl would message me like, who's she? Why are you talking to her so much? Like, what the fuck, bitch? I don't know you.
A man doesn't protect his woman because she's weak. He protects her because she's got special needs.
Oh, God.
That was a good one, Stoner. That was a good one.
That is a good one. Oh, God.
That one.
I felt like the meme.
That is not where. That's not again right there.
I felt like the meme. It was at this moment he knew he fucked up. I was just like, oh shit.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Oh,
you try
man.
to keep it real so hard, and eventually you end up in the middle of an armed robbery. You just the social pressure, you know.
The social pressure.
Well, you didn't even really know why you the back of the unmarked van, you know, and then when they started giving the gun and they were playing, you were just at that point it was rolling, okay? You couldn't help it. Could not help it. All right, you're as much a hostage as anyone else is.
Oh man, yeah, it was a wild time. I think. Oh god, I forgot about this girl. Oh no, I just unlocked a memory.
Oh no, what happened?
There was like a girl who was very obsessed with me, and I was trying to be as nice and cordial as possible, but there was just some moments where I was like, girl, you are fucking unhinged, what the fuck?
Oh, there are women like that, yeah.
She just says shit out of left field. I was talking about the fact that I had like a medical condition. I was just telling her about it because she was curious, and she was like, wow, you're so knowledgeable, like, it's almost like you're a doctor. I wish you could do like a checkup on me. I was like, whoa,
what the fuck?
Like, where did that come from?
Oh, for whatever.
And the other thing she said, I don't know. The other thing she said was she wished that she could drown so that I would be forced to perform CPR on her.
What the fuck? Oh
lady,
my
listen,
fucking God.
I don't want to have to deal with the legal ramifications of inadvertently breaking your ribs because I don't know how to do CPR.
It was so wild. I was like,
I don't want that internal bleeding on my conscience.
Just after that moment, I was like talking to guy friends, and I was like, you know what, bro? I think I get it.
Oh my God.
I think I get it now.
Dude, I remember when Tomomari still had a public voice chat in her server. She came in and she goes, you know, I now understand how hard it is to be a boyfriend. And she was playing that game, Needy Streamer Overload, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh, that's a common one. That's a common one!
She's like, is this what guys deal with on a daily basis?
Oh god.
Look, I gotta be honest with everyone. I am very difficult to deal with sometimes.
Oh.
Extremely difficult to deal with sometimes.
Oh. After that point, because, how do I explain this? Usually I only had female friends, right? I was only friends with girls, so, you know, we'd shit talk guys and stuff like that because we were dumb teenagers. And after that experience, I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna change my ways.
that was your come to Jesus. That was your come to Jesus moment.
It really was. I was like, I'm gonna be the most easiest going person I can possibly be because, goddamn.
Look, my mentality is you gotta make sure you're as nice to the person as possible, so that they at least feel kind of bad if they decide to abandon you in your most emotionally vulnerable.
Oh my God. Great work. Yeah, feel bad, feel bad. Revenge.
Look, it's just yeah, it's a give and take. I acknowledge that I acknowledge that I am just I'm an extraordinarily emotionally unstable person, so I gotta be nice when I'm not emotionally unstable. I take a lot, so I gotta make sure I give just as much.
I mean, to a degree, you're kind of right.
I have dated some crazy people over the years.
I mean, Razor, you already know I've had a crazy ex. I told Shiroi too. Now.
Yeah,
while we were chilling.
Yeah, I remember you talking about him too on stream, and I was just like, "What a motherfucker!"
Yeah. Hey, I was nice in the relationship, so I mean.
Yeah, you were the one
can't
that
really
was
use
nice.
anything against me now.
Oh.
Take that, motherfucker.
Real.
But yeah. Things are much better now.
That's good. And you deserve better.
Oh, thank you.
Well. No, seriously though, I don't think anyone deserves to like have to fucking do a bullshit like that. Like, come on now. Like, what was it? What was the thing going on with him? It was like, I remember
A
you
million
mentioning
different things,
just a million different things, pretty much. Like, it was just like, what wasn't wrong?
Yeah, honestly.
Pretty much, yeah. Like,
I still feel a little bit stupid for being in that relationship for that long. 7 fucking years? Like, really?
Yeah.
Why? Why did I do that?
Listen, I was in a very shitty one at one point. I'm gonna say this though, my recent ex, she was great. We ended things on good terms. We still talk.
That's good.
But like my one prior to that, actually no, not the one prior to that. The one prior to the prior to that, absolute fucking just soup sandwich of a mess.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna
I'm
say
sorry.
names, but oh goddamn, they were. You know, it's really bad when you find out that the person you were supporting was a town bicycle.
Ah.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you found out through other people.
Dude.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Razor.
Not your fault. You know what, though? That was the out I needed, because I was actually not happy. So.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
like we were talking about earlier, one thing that I think a lot of people don't realize is that, like, like, you know, because I've seen, like, a lot of, like, you know, I've seen a lot of, like, how guys can, like, struggle with women tend to be.
Mm.
And, like, one thing I've noticed about them is that they tend to really want, like, you know, emotional support is really it's a big thing for some people, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, it's one thing that I've noticed is a bit of an issue with a lot is it's a lot of people who are never willing to give. Because I think that's kind of the biggest problem with I think that's why the dating market is as terrible as it is nowadays.
Well,
most people are too afraid to actually give. And those that... And you also get too many people who are just so quick to take.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of give and take in both. Like I said, you know, emotionally difficult at times to deal with. You know, you never, you know, you freak out one day and, you know, you're just kind of gone a whole week or something.
Yeah.
It's also a repeating cycle because, I mean, if you've gone through a bad relationship where you've given a lot and the other person's just taking, yeah, then
you just start to reach that. It makes it hard to want to trust people at that point.
Yeah,
like,
you like don't want to keep giving.
I think what anybody wants is somebody they can trust first and foremost.
Yeah, of course.
I think it really does come.
Yeah, it does. And the thing is, too, like, people don't seem to get, like, it's a two-way street. It goes both ways.
Yeah. Well, no, it does. It does go both ways, and that's what I mean.
I remember, fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm sorry, it's, like, getting late, and I'm starting to get the EP brain.
Nah, you're good.
You're fine.
But one of the things that I've, like, noticed especially is really bad, like, with a lot of women is that they don't really tend to consider the guy's feelings too much, I've noticed.
They really don't, sadly.
And a lot of guys have a bit of a tendency to make a lot of presumptions, and that kind of also ends up ruining dating prospects as well. Like, there's a lack of respect from a lot of them.
I think the problem with my ex...
respect.
I think the problem with my ex is that it felt like... I'm not trying to... Okay, listen, hear me out. I'm not trying to be derogatory when I say this. But I feel like he acted more like the woman in the relationship. Because he learned a lot of his toxic traits from his toxic-ass mother.
Oof.
So... It was just like... I felt like I was dating her.
Personal
Ooh,
responsibility
God.
is important for everybody in any relationship. If you're incapable of having any personal responsibility, of sitting down and saying, yeah, I really screwed up there, didn't I? You know? Like, if you can't look back on yourself and think to yourself, wow, I really did bad, or if you can't analyze anything about yourself, or you're too afraid to, like, if you're not willing to look inward and understand yourself at the very least, you are incapable of actually giving anybody the emotional support that they need in their life.
Yeah.
And
I think that's genuinely something that, like people do not.
The thing that pisses me off with like a lot of the radical feminists and shit nowadays, they seem to assume all men want is sex from a woman, and it's like,
I've actually noticed the opposite is the case. A lot of women in these days tend to be very like sex focused. Notice.
Yeah, it's funny that, isn't it? Like the same people who accuse men of being like sex crazed and shit.
That's because
are the
reason
ones
why that is,
who are sex crazed themselves.
It's
most of the sexual harassment I've gotten online were from women. Like, I'm not kidding.
No, you want to know the reason
can
why?
believe it.
And do you know why that is? You know why that is?
Why?
Because men are afraid to do that. Because you have situated things like the Me Too movement.
Yeah, but like with girls, like if they go to a guy and they say something creepy, like nobody cares if you're a dude and go.
Well, yeah,
like,
because when a guy gets sexually harassed, he gets high fived and wow, you're so lucky, or like some other
what's wrong
thing
with
where
you, man? How come you didn't enjoy it?
Yeah, like where his personal, like, you know, where his sense of being violated or even just being uncomfortable isn't taken seriously, because it's just like, you know, that's just, you know, that's all, because guys are just interested in sex and nothing else. Meanwhile, women have a gooning problem.
They do. I will
Modern
tell
women
you.
have a legitimate gooning problem.
I will tell you a story. So,
go ahead.
You know those YouTube channels that read like the green texts? I know they're cringe, but I listen to them as white noise in the background. Well, there was this one. I guess there was some I don't fucking watch movies anymore because a lot of them suck. The last movie I went to go see was recently to go see Superman with my brother, which was actually surprisingly good.
I actually liked it. The new one?
It was good. Oh, you saw it too?
Yeah. I watched it with Dax a couple of weeks ago.
I say Lex Luthor had a punchable face. As he should.
Oh, he was awful. I hated him.
He was an asshole. He was an asshole.
I hated him so much. It's great.
I will say, Clancy Brown's portrayal in the cartoons will always be goated.
All I'm saying though, if he had a deeper voice, he would have made a great Agent 47.
Probably.
He had the cheek. Well, okay, no, he was too baby faced. That was my only issue. Like, he kind of had the cheekbones. But
his head was too pointed. It looked like an egg.
Yeah.
All you needed was like a bird to sit on him and he'd hatch. Anywho.
Maybe that's why he was so angry.
Maybe. Well, he was a literal egghead. But yeah, what I was going to say, you know, that's funny, right? Like, I love that dynamic between Lex Luthor and Superman. Lex Luthor is the motherfucking, what is it? The sociopathic, insufferable incel versus the nice Giga Chad himbo.
Well, it's funny because, like, Lex Luthor is, like, a certified genius, you know?
He is,
like,
but he's still an asshole.
He's not even a dumb guy. His problem is his
he's a smart guy that does dumb shit. Like, in the movie, he nearly fucking fucked the planet.
Yeah, but the fundamental problem that he has is his insecurity. Because that's the main thing, like, across, like, all Lex Luthor iterations that I've
seen. I love how Lex Luthor is just Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, it kind of was. Pocket dimensions don't care about your feelings.
God.
but the thing he is a fairly intelligent rich guy who is so obsessed with people with being the smartest guy in the room at the moment that anybody steps in to make him feel anything less than the greatest, most important, most valuable person in the room at any given moment, he immediately loses it, you know?
You know, I'll say this. This version of him, it was such a spoiled brat. I was expecting him at one point to, like, and say, where are my tendies?
Honestly, they actually got him, in my opinion. It was a very good portrayal of him.
Oh, it was. I can't wait until he steals 40 cakes. He better steal the 40 cakes. Like he did in the Yeah, I don't know if you know that one kite.
Nope. Fortunately not. There's a lot of things.
Hey,
nor do I get bed sheets, Helldiver.
I would love a cold pillow and cold bed sheets right now, but I have a room in the house that is the hottest part of the fucking house.
Aw, damn.
What I usually do before bed on a hot night is I just soak in a cold shower for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I can't imagine what kind of monster would steal 40 cakes.
Yeah, there was a point in the comics where he stole he copied Superman's superpowers. And he fucking stole... The first thing he did was use super speed to steal 40 cakes. I don't know why.
He had the money. It wouldn't have even put it wouldn't put it wouldn't have put even a dent in his finances.
I know. It's like, why?
That's just pettiness. It's just pure pettiness.
Yeah, really.
He wouldn't have even felt that if he just paid for them.
Listen, rich people do weird shit.
And I see.
It's like the fucking...
27, I'm just out of the loop.
No, it's okay. But yeah, oh god. Fucking, I forget where the hell we were going. We're going off track. We were talking about Superman, and then... What the fuck were we talking about before Superman? Oh yeah, movies. Yeah, female gooners. So, this guy went to go... His girlfriend forced him to go see this movie. She lied to him and said it was Puss in Boots' Last Wish. And
I think I heard the story.
And what really was, his girlfriend laughed at him. Or gave him a snicker. Because, like, the guy at the ticket booth was like, oh, here's your adult ticket for the movie. And he was like, wait, I need an adult ticket for Puss in Boots? And she gave him, like, a funny look. And then they sat in the theater, and she bait and switched him. And it was to see a movie about a male stripper at the time.
Oh,
and he said, when he was in the theater, when I got to some certain scene... Also, thank you for the stretch, Artie Doodles. The women started shifting weird in their seats.
Oh my god.
And he goes,
oh god,
wait,
seriously?
Female gooners exist?
Yes, they exist. And you want to know why female gooners?
Because
unlike male gooners...
In the theater.
Yeah, and you know why they're so... Because unlike male gooners, they are never taught otherwise. They're not actively, like, punished for it. You know what I mean?
No.
I feel like we should out female creeps more often.
There are, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's the thing. I hate how they act like there's no such thing as a female creep. There are female creeps out there.
And I know this may be, like, a bit of a line that may, like, get a couple people, like, be like, really?
Shit.
You of all people it is a bit of it's a slight degree of sexism, I think.
Also,
like,
Helldiver, thank you for the follow.
Because women aren't typically seen as dangerous from a societal perspective, so nobody really considers it to be potentially harmful. So, because nobody cares about what harm you do to yourself. They care more about the harm that you can do to others. Male gooner, people look at as a potential rapist.
Yeah.
Whereas a female gooner is just, you know, okay, it's whatever. She just hoing. That's it.
Oh, they're like, oh, she's just a silly little, you know...
Yeah, and I'll be honest, It is mildly sexist. Yes.
Yeah, that's.
Hey, she's flicking
crazy.
the bean, not stroking the ween. It's fine.
And you know, yes, they pulled a Pee Wee Herman in the theater. Except the difference is Pee Wee Herman was a public figure, and honestly, I don't even really know. Like, people were really just. I don't know. I feel like they did Pee Wee Herman kind of dirty. Maybe.
Yeah.
Like, he was just watching an adult movie, wasn't he? Like that was it.
Pee Wee Herman was watching an adult movie in a theater, and I don't think he was stroking his carrot either. But like they're acting like he did.
Either way, he was a children's television icon, and
God forbid he has adult urges of his own.
I blame the media personally.
Well, here's the thing: the media goes out of its way to defame people.
Okay,
and the thing
Anarchy, only the white ones.
What?
What? Yeah, what? Wait.
What?
Oh, I
Look
just
at
saw
it.
that. Only the white ones. No.
Oh my god, that sounds so bad out of context. I need to know, what was the context for that?
You're right. You don't know the context? Okay, hold on. Okay, I'll let you Diana. Female gooners are potential dog fuckers given all the werewolves. There! You happy? You happy? I said it! And then I replied, only the white one. Because that's the need. Have I got it? I think I'm gone.
Sorry, no, an asshole interrupted me.
Kite's gone, though. Kite's freaking gone! Kite, your timing is impeccable. Earlier, I thought I offended you. Earlier, we were in a private call, and I thought I offended you, and like, yeah, because like you just vanished, or like you're really quiet all of a sudden. And this time, it's like right after I say that whole thing.
I'm so sorry. Worst timing.
Oh, it's okay.
Like, yep, gone. Just gone.
Oh no.
Discord is great.
The other time I had like somebody kind of sexually harass me was this girl who just like messaged me that day and was like, hey, wanna chat? It was like on a different app, it wasn't Discord. I was just like, yeah, sure, we can talk, you wanna be friends, whatever. And she was like, so what are you up to? I said, well, I'm on my way to the gym. And she just goes on this fucking insane rant, being like, oh, so you're gonna be all sweaty and shirtless. I was like,
what the fuck?
Bad touch.
Yeah, for real, what the fuck?
Bad touch whistle is coming out!
Jesus, what the fuck? You know, what the fuck is with people and not understanding boundaries?
Literally, I had just met her that day. I was like, who the fuck are you? I don't even know your name.
Why do some people feel like they have to be support? And I think that's also another issue is that like a lot of women, it's like I said, because people just like automatically assume that guys are only interested in sex. And with a lot of the stuff that I've seen, that is an extremely it's extraordinarily sexist and reductive. Like
it is. It's not,
like,
but the thing is, it's never considered sexist when it's against the guys.
Oh, of course, because that's just how it is. But it's so reductive, and I'm gonna be honest, it's really that's gotta be hurtful, you know?
I've mostly seen that guys just want cuddles and love.
I mean, that's
shit. All I want somebody to binge anime together with. cuddle at the end of a shitty day. And
it's like so wholesome.
That's all I fucking want. That's all I fucking want. But honestly, though, I'm not rushing into anything. There is somebody I am talking to. I don't. But like, I have agreed to take it slow with them, and I'm gonna see where it goes.
Like some people just want someone to come home to, you know?
Yeah,
of course. So far, from what I've experienced talking with this person, even though it's been a few days, they seem pretty chill, pretty rational. Someone I'd probably be very comfortable with opening up to more later down the line. No, it's not fucking Dax. Dax is taken, for one. I'm not into guys.
Razor, Dax confirmed! That's the rat! That's the new rat! I'm sorry, Razor, it's too late. Too late.
God,
he took kissing the homies goodnight, literally.
I was trying to be serious, and then you ruined it.
Look. Right.
Sorry.
Right, you gotta understand.
Oh, not you. I'm talking to freaking Dominic here.
Sometimes you gotta kiss the homies. You gotta kiss the homies goodnight, and then not say no homo afterwards to remind them that they too are deserving of love.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm sorry, Razor.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm sorry.
On a completely different topic, sort of. Holy shit, realizing that I'm into anyone, pretty much. I had so many panicked moments, like gay panic, with friends, because girls, they don't have, like, a limit for that. They'll just, like, hug and cuddle and even give each other kisses and shit, and I'm just there like, don't do that, I feel things.
Hello, Tails doll. And Anarchy, don't talk like that. Oh, dear God.
But yeah, I was just like, please stop.
Yeah, I think.
Please.
Live?
Are you guys live?
Yes, they're still live.
Stoner, no, it's not like that. I was Army, so we didn't do that. That's a Navy thing.
Not unfortunately, there was no gay stuff going on in the
That's a Navy thing. I never did I never did that shit. No.
My uncle was in the Navy.
But so was my grandfather.
He worked on the nuclear reactor on the ship.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the pet.
He really wanted to get a demotion, so he asked his commanding officer if he could get a demotion because he really wanted to keep his hair.
Interesting.
Yeah, his
so
commanding officer
he didn't want to end up like what the fuck was that guy's name from Fallout New Vegas? The bald dude who lived with the ghouls.
He didn't want. Yeah, his commanding officer didn't give him the. So then he just. So after that, he just pulled out a joint and started smoking it, and then he got his wish.
Gotcha.
He was high the entire time.
That's hysterical.
They smuggled so many drugs onto that ship.
Oh dear God. So it is getting really late. There are some people who are trying to sleep. Apparently, I am being a bit too loud at this point, and
I apologize.
No, it's not you. I sometimes forget how loud I get, and I don't... Like, volume control is definitely one of my problems. Just when I get real hyper, or really like invested in a conversation. What did Stoner say? Okay,
he said, okay.
Why can a woman call the platonic woman friend girlfriend, but if I say hi, this is my male wife Alex, that makes me gay?
Okay, the correct term, by the way, Stoner, is boy wife.
And I think if you want to call, I heard there's a term now for For a tomboy wife, they just call that girl husband.
Yes. Yes.
Girl husband, I like that. I like that.
I kind of like that term, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. I just enjoy it.
Don't worry, little bro. Nobody is left behind.
No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Dominic. There's nothing going on between me and Dax. What the fuck? First off, Dax is in a relationship where he's, I'm gonna be honest with you, he's whipped. Okay, he's whipped.
Dax, you hear that one?
Listen, he's more whipped than a bowl of cream. And, look, I am talking to somebody behind the scenes. I'm not going to say who they are. I'm going to keep it at that for right now. I might say who the person is later, but for right now, I'm just keeping it.
Maybe after you have a little bit.
Yeah, gonna wait a bit. But yeah, we're going to see how things go. Hopefully it'll go better than the last person I talked with who took one good look at my community, didn't like what my community was saying, even though no one said anything bad, and then ghosted my ass.
And I hope it goes well for you, Razor. Genuinely.
Appreciate that.
Same.
But it is late. I should probably wrap this up.
Late. And you're getting told
Kite, thank you for sticking around and hanging out. Same with you, Shiroi.
Yeah.
No problem.
I know you said you were gonna go talk with Akko, so I want to hold you up, and I know
I am always.
It's morning. Yay.
Yeah,
Good
so I'll
morning
let
for
you
you, Kite.
get some sleep.
Go
Thank you.
pick some mushrooms in your whimsical little forest, or whatever it is that you always do.
Alright, so we're gonna go raid Akko. I think raid into Akko.
Sounds good.
Akko is still alive. I think Akko is.
I think they're still alive.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go raid Mama Akko.
I'm really weird with pronouns with Akko, I'm gonna be honest.
How do you raid, by the way, on YouTube?
Are you partnered?
No.
You don't.
So I can't do that. Okay, got you. Alright then.
You don't raid then.
I'm not special on YouTube land. Okay, sad face.
I'm sorry. Some of us got it.
But yeah, I do also want to
Razor.
thank you, Kite, Shiroi, and I know the others are gone, but thank you all for helping promote the stream. I really do appreciate it. I feel like it's been a very productive stream. Not only did we talk about the censorship issues, but I think we definitely tackled a lot of things I feel like are just important for people to know. But yeah, I will see you all. So I'm going to be doing movie night tomorrow night. We're going to be watching Grandma's Boy.
Grandma's Boy.
It's such a funny fuck.
Can't wait.
We'll be watching Grandma's Boy in the Discord server tomorrow night. And I'm going to be gone for 2 days. 2.5 days. Up in the mountains. I'll be back Tuesday afternoon.
Alright, but just make sure that you don't go into any hillbilly houses.
No, because when the banjos start, that's when the assholes expand.
I'm just saying, once you hear the banjos, like you need to start running immediately. If you can hear,
I know you have to
if you can hear the occasional, if you can hear like the screams hear the screams, it's too late. You're already dead.
All you have to do is say, "Look, family reunion over there," and then run. Anyway, I rated everybody out on Twitch. YouTube people, thank you for sticking around. Y'all have a good rest of your night. Yeah.